Hey, you guys. I hope you guys are great. I want to stop by here very quickly, y'all, because I had an amazing weekend, right? I had a very amazing, and when I say amazing, I'm always saying like something life changing, something outside of myself happened, right? And these are the experiences that I live for. I don't know about y'all. Okay. But shout out to my supporters out there, contributors, gifters, and I like to say kindred spirits. Okay, because it's like a we're helping each other out in some way. At least that's what I think, right? And so either way, y'all, I believe it was on Friday. I did a posting and I was talking about love offerings, and I tell y'all this, right? Like I'm always asking spirit, right? And I hope my sound is okay because I've connected my headpieces, but I can hear the music outside of them. But I'm always asking like spirit, like what can I do for my people, right? What can I offer that will benefit them? And of course, if I offer something and everyone doesn't jump on it or no one jumps on it, it's okay because I know that I did everything through spirit, right? And I keep telling her this over and over again. If it was only about the money, there's so many things I can do, including escort. Okay. I'm just saying, I'm pointing it out there because I'm a person that's very comfortable with my sexuality, my attraction, and who I am. Okay. And I'm very healthy with it. So, what they say, sexual positivity. But I offered the love offering, um, Zodiacal North American Ancient Egyptian reading. And I know that's something that a lot of people don't even talk about, and a lot of people don't even offer. Because even if you were to Google that type of stuff, it's a very in depth thing. So you have to know what you know in order to, tap into that and give it out. And so I was so amazed by the people who actually signed up. And it was one person who I've not talked to in a very long time that signed up. And so it was amazing, right? But fast forwarding, you guys, that happened, and I, gave the readings out, and I felt something in my body like shift, if that makes sense. Like I felt, I don't know, like I hear people talk about light bodies, right? Because I know that's the real thing. But I hear people say, I'm operating out of my light body. And I'm like, I don't think that's possible, right? Like, I don't think that's possible because, of course, the world is so dark, it's so dim, and the light that we have is meant to be reflected from the inside. So you cannot be in that element in this realm, right? Other ways, you could, but not that way. And of course, it could be the way that people are explaining it. And I'm not a literal person, but I hear people say, and I kind of just go into it. Now, I do want to say this. I just woke up to one of my phones are dead. I'm trying to charge that phone up because I need to make some phone calls. Say this. I'm like, let me get up on here while I charge up. And I was supposed to do a man I met to know with y'all too, like a couple of days ago. But I was like, girl, I just knew something. I just knew the spirit was using me for something, and I wanted to step back and see what it was. And so, y'all, yesterday, which was Sunday, right? Sunday the 10th, I met someone that I've not talked to in a very, very long time, right? I think it's been like 5 months. Now, this is the in person situation, too. I've not met this person, I've not seen this person in like 5 or 6 months. And, his English is not perfect, but he's working on the English, right? And so, he was just like, oh my God, you surprised me today. And I was like, surprised you today. We just ran into each other. What does this mean? Surprise. What do you mean I surprised you today? And he was telling me, he was surprised to see me. And y'all know when people speak broken English, you know what they say. So he's like, yeah, I'm so surprised to see you. It's been such a long time. And the last time I saw you, I was going through something, I was leveling up, right? And this is what he was saying. I was leveling up. And now I'm seeing you today. I'm also going through something, leveling up. And so of course I'm like what are you meaning? Like what, let's break it down. Tell me exactly what you're talking about. And so he's like, well, I actually have to run, but here's my number, blah, blah, blah. So I call him, y'all. And I just like someone's different about this man. It's been 5 months, 6 months maybe. But I could just feel like something was different. Like he was more calmer, right? 5 months ago, he was very jokey, playful. Girl, I thought he was going to snatch off my wig at one point, also the good stuff, right? And, not that it matters, but, he doesn't know tea. And so he's telling me that he had to relocate and it's going to be in a couple of weeks that he's going to fully go there. But he was here living with his sister who passed away. Now, the crazy thing about it, y'all, is that when I met them 5 months ago, it was him and his sister, right? And he is, I think he's, what is that? Is it Salvador? No, Nicaragua. He's from Nicaragua because they call him Nicoyas, right? So he's a very light skinned, um, green eyed, facial hair is like bleach, dirty blonde. And then when I saw him with this, dark skinned woman, darker than me, I thought it was, his girlfriend, his wife, but it was his sister. And he was kind of like, this is my sister, blah, 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 blah. And they were just funny, y'all, just funny, doing funny shit. And it was crazy, just this first time meeting them. But, you feel something when you meet people. You're like, there's something with this, there's something going on. So anyway, we're talking, y'all. And then his friend from Bronx, shout out to the Bronx, because that's where he got to move back to New York. So shout out to the Bronx, y'all. He calls his friend and she's talking to him and he's like, hey, my friend is on the phone, blah blah blah, and she's like, oh yeah, blah blah, and then we're just talking and she's going into everything, girl. Like, y'all, it was kind of like creeping me out because I was like, well, she's clocking the spirit, she's clocking the tea, right? Because she's like, you have a very good energy. And maybe I'll call them on the phone one day and you guys will hear them in the background. Y'all know I'm a very private person. I don't like to mix business with pleasure. I don't like to mix public with private. That's just, I've always been that way. Anybody could tell you. I've cut people off. Like, I'm a very private person. This is why I also going into YouTube. I do YouTube and y'all don't get blog videos or y'all don't get videos of me going out and about and doing things because I'm very private. I'm that type of person that people are weird. I've had people stalk me and I will go to jail. Bitch, you walk up on me, I will, you walk up on me and I know you mean me some harm, I will split your fucking wig. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, I would. So, it's just, that's how I am. I'm very private. People try to be, in your business, and I've always been that way. And it could be because, I've had a little bit of, taste of the industry. I've been engaged to people. So, they kind of tell you how to go about things. So people, don't really know your tea. And like I said, I'm glad I had that at 17, and a half, 18 years old. So that when people try to be like, I'm going to look you up, go ahead. Girl, ain't no paper choke, girl. Hello. Because a bitch doing that. But anyway, so they're going into this and, this lady is breaking it down. And, I'm so awakened. This is her. Like, she's so awakened and she's tapped in and she do this and she does that. And then she's just like talking. I'm just like, but what are we having this conversation for, right? Like, this is what I'm thinking in the back of my mind. What are we having this conversation for? And then so she's talking and, like I said, breaking down spirits and energy. And, I think you're a light person. I can't directly know if you're into spirituality because, you didn't give me permission to do that, but you're a light person. And today you met my friend again because he needed that support. He needed that connection. So y'all, they're just getting into all this conversation. And she's like, well, I do ruins and she's this and that. And I think she's Dominican and all this other stuff, y'all. And she had a baby with a a man from Yemen, and her mom died, her daddy died, her she was homeless during the pandemic. Something in the pandemic awakened something within her. And y'all, and I'm gonna say this too, right? And I'm getting chills again to have this conversation. We were on this phone for almost 6 hours. That's how deep these conversations were going, right? And it was a lot of Spanglish, a lot of English, a lot of Spanish, a lot of broken English, but it was so liberating. So there's something that, because people be like, you don't know people's story, right? And you don't know what people been through, and you can't judge people. And sometimes even when I throw stuff out there, I throw it out there just so um vastly, so blandly, that I don't go into specifics of what it is that I'm saying, right? So I'll say anybody who's a scammer, anybody who's just that you're a bum, blah 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 blah, you ain't never gonna be shit, you ain't shit, right? And usually when I said, I always talked about these people that said they were the baddest. You have these women on here say they were the baddest, they were the most powerful witches, they do all these readings, they're out here burning hexes and spells and shit on me, but they got PPP loans. Hello. And so either way, I would always say I'm talking about these people, but people would be like, well, this bitch thinks this about everybody. And I think one of these people too, who's also a male spiritualist from Northern California, we used to be kind of close and we were kind of connecting, but we kind of had a fallout because he was saying the same thing. Like, but people go through stuff, and sometimes God uses people when they're going through stuff. And I always agree with that, right? Because I feel like everything I've been through spiritually, whether it was spiritual abuse or not, I've been through things spiritually. I think I'm here to share some with people. I think we all have a vital aspect. My only thing I would say is stop downplaying people who fought throughout their whole life to stay positive, criminal free, and drug free. People are always trying to downplay that, but we want to give the accolades to the people who's been sober for 9 months. We want to give the accolades to people who's been out of jail for 5 years and been rehabilitated. Yeah, that's the easy part if you ask me. The hardest part is being around that shit and not being involved in that. And anybody who knows what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about, that's over your head. The hardest part is being around that, being around scammers, being around liars, being around killers, being around gangsters, being around drug dealers, being around drug addicts, and you not do that shit. That's the hardest part. And so either way, that's always been my message. On the other side of that, it has been that we all has been used for something. Because whether or not my story is not I was a drug addict. My story was not I was whatever. I still been around that. I know what it's like, and that's what made me not want to do it. So it says a fool learns through other people's mistakes. No, a fool have to learn by, when people tell them stories, they have to do what they're told to do in order to learn. A wise person learns by other mistakes, by watching other people do it and failing at it. So they look at it, that's their experience, and they say, I'm going to go about it a different way. And that was my story. Even going around fighting and shit. I grew up with brothers and sisters and cousins and uncles. Bitch, they didn't care about fighting. Bitch, they showed up to a place. They didn't care if you were old, young, black, white, gay, straight. Bitch, they were about to fight. I still got cousins like that. They're still like that, right? I don't hang with them, but they're still like that. So I didn't want to go about life like that. I didn't want people to fire me and I'm ready to blow up the fucking building. I didn't want people to, look at me weird or call me out my name and now I'm ready to fight you because you don't like me. I don't give a fuck about that. So I went through therapy to help that, right? And so my message is different from a lot of people's messages. So going back into that, when this lady was telling me everything that she'd been through and how she got where she's at now, she'd been to jail 3 times during the whole pandemic. She was stealing. She was doing welfare fraud. She was doing blah, 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 blah. And here she is being a light energy person doing spiritual work. Y'all, I was having chills this whole time because I'm like, it's not about what people been through to get where they're at. It's truly, honestly, about the remorse and or them learning from their mistakes and you genuinely feeling it. These other people that I met on this internet that claim to be spiritually awakened, that claim to be enlightened, that claim that Oshun, that claim that God used them, and it is my story that I'm a rehabilitated crackhead, and it's my story that I'm a rehabilitated, and we're not going to say crackhead because we know there's something that causes drugs and all that. That's different. But scamming and maliciously doing fucked up shit to people, and you know right from wrong, because we all know right from wrong, regardless of what we're taught, regardless if our mama was a scammer. Because somebody tried to tell me that they was a scammer because their mom and daddy was a scammer, so they thought it was normal. The fuck up out of here, girl. The fuck up out of here, girl. Hello, the fuck up out of here. And so either way, it's the fact that when people are telling their story, they tell their story in a matter of fact type of way, in a nonchalant way. Like, oh, girl, I used to rob, steal, and kill. Oh, girl, I used to con this, I used to con that. And they'll even throw it up into your, to your face when you confront them about it. Bitch, yes, I did, Ann. And it's like, girl, first of all, you're not remorseful about what you did. You didn't give a fuck then. You don't give a fuck now. You only feel sorry probably because you got caught. You probably only feel sorry because you got caught. Going into this woman's experience, Sean, what she was saying and how she was saying it, I could feel like it made me emotional. Even right now, I'm still feeling the after effects of that. While this lady was telling me this stuff, it was making me emotional. It was opening up the floodgates. And then she started giving a background story, y'all, of like her losing her mom, when she was a young girl. And this lady was like 41 years old. And how this still affects her. She lost her mom when she was 2 years old. How this still affects her. How she didn't want to be a mother because she lost her mother. And y'all know I have a heart for people who either don't know what a mother's love feel like or who did not have it for their whole life. Because I know what that feels like, y'all. Like I said, I couldn't imagine my world being any different. And so even for her to say this, like I didn't want to be a mom, I was afraid that I was gonna lose my kids, or my kids are gonna lose me, and I couldn't imagine leaving my kids in this world by themselves. And the crazy thing about it is, while she going into this, like I'm getting my sister's energy while she's talking about this, right? Because I'm like, this is what my sister would always talk about, right? Like everything she does for her kids was for her boys, and da 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 and da da da. And so I was just feeling this energy. And so she's going into this, and everything she's doing is for them. And she had to send them, with their father to Yemen because he had dual citizenship, and she had to send them with their father while she got her life together. And y'all, she's breaking this stuff down, and I'm feeling this, right? I'm feeling like this woman, like, girl, this was not her intention. This was not her original story. And for the other people I've met, and not everybody, because a lot of clients I've met, they done fucked up shit, and I go in and I'm like, oh my God, these people were troubled souls. They were troubled energy. They were seeking something in other things, and it got them caught up, and they really, really did not want that, right? Or they were really influenced. Going into these other people, you hear their story, you're like, no, girl, this is just who you are. You're a malicious ass, fucked up ass person. You're a cruel ass person. This is why you robbed people, you stole from people, you did credit card fraud, because identity theft, because you really didn't give a fuck about people. And although there's an inner cry going on, you really were like, I want to get people hurt the way I feel. What other people said, there's other ways I can go about it. I'm gonna go about this way. And that's what she did. This lady went around it about it other ways. No credit card fraud, no scamming, none of that, like nothing like that. But she did do welfare fraud, and she did do, it was something else. Damn, it was something she said because she had to sleep in a car for like 2 years. But either way, y'all, coming in now, this lady is in the Bronx, and of course, the Bronx is the little hood. You don't know, no, you don't. But her, she showed her apartment, girl. It looked nice in the inside. I was like, whoa, I heard that. Girl, we all got on that little video call thing where she showed the inside of her apartment. It was beautiful. And so I'm sitting here, y'all, and we're all bonding over this. And he's quiet this whole time. And of course, he's emotional because he didn't want to talk about his sister passing away and all this other good stuff. And so, of course, I'm sitting here, giving words of encouragement. And she's like, I'm going to call you Oshun, and I mean my I feel Oshun with you, and blah blah blah. And I was, I was like, ma'am, I hope you're not giving a runes reading right now while we sitting here talking, because I guess the rune she has talks about their relationship too. This is what she was saying. So I was like, I hope you're not giving a reading right now, because I didn't give you no permission to give no reading, bitch. I hope you ain't over there pulling no cards and shit, girl. Because and she's like, no, I'm going over energy, because that's how I manifested. Like, I had Oshun to come in and to assist me because I was married to a man and he wasn't really helping me, and I wanted Oshun to patch that up, but she really didn't patch it. Well, she patched it up, but she really didn't patch it up. And we ended up having like a nice little split, and then he ended up going back to Yemen, blah 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 blah. So 6 months he's here, 6 months here, blah blah blah. But she said Yimaya. Well, first she said the goddess of the water. She said that the goddess of the water, and I knew she was talking about Yimaya. And she was like, the goddess of the water opened the door for me to get my apartment. And girl, I'm like, oh, Yimaya, okay. And then she's like, yeah, Yimaya. And then she's going, so she's like, I know this energy. And she's like, yeah, you're Oshun and I'm Yimaya. And y'all, once again, I'm getting chills about this, because anybody who knows, I think Kitty would probably be the only one to hear that knows. Julie be the only one to hear that knows. Oshun, why? That's like, girl. So she was clocking that, and I was like, girl, like, this was a reason. This is a purpose for something. Like, all this stuff happened for a reason, right? There was an alignment of stuff. Even going into yesterday, y'all, it was cold as fuck. I wasn't even gonna go out. I made me a healthy, I don't know if y'all know this, I've been completely plant-based for 6 days now. I've eliminated, I'm not allergic to peanuts, but I've, did some research on peanuts and how they're a fungus and all this good stuff. So I don't want anything fungal in me, all that good stuff. And so I've eliminated that. I'm lowering my sugar intake completely. No, I'm not diabetic. I'm just lowering it completely, because that sugar makes you gain weight. And it also causes other things to happen in your body. If you don't know, you need to look it up, like circulation issues. And then going into sodium. Okay, my blood pressure was elevated. It was 133/86. Of course, I told that to my mom. She's like, well, that's not really high. But I'm like, no, girl, it was, because, of course, I was very, not overworking myself, but I was handling a lot. And I was even confirmation to talking with them last night up until this morning, where people pull your energy. And when you're feeling that, it is okay to say, I got to go. It's okay to say bye, whether it's cousins, aunties, uncles. No, it doesn't matter. Even if you're dealing with people, outside of work, because with spiritual reading stuff, that's totally different. We're doing protection work. I prepare myself. But when you're out and about, people, hey, how you doing? And you don't know them. And, oh, yeah, my mama, my auntie, my uncle, my brother, my sister, my cousin. And they're going down this list. You have to be careful, because they will pull your energy and it drains you and you feel it. Y'all, where you will sleep like 9 or 10 hours, and it's like, bitch, I'm not coming down with something. I'm not sick. I don't have a cold or any of that. But what am I feeling? It's the energy. And so she was just confirming that, like, she likes to be by herself and solo dolo. And I'm like, see, this is why a lot of spiritual people, as a spiritual person, you have to be very conscious with your energy. Everybody else can say, hi, girl, let's hang out. Let's go to movies. You can't operate like normal people, okay? What people don't understand, and I've been saying this for years, I know family, I have friends, too much is given, much is required. The more you step into your gifts, the less you have to step back from dealing with people on personal levels like that. What people don't understand, you can't have your cake and eat it too when it comes to spiritual energy. You're always going to be provided for. You're going to always be what it is you need to be. And no, you're not going to have a lonely life. But you're going to find people like you who also understand there's a time and place for everything. We don't have to hang out every day, all day. We don't have to hang out in a bar. We don't have to hang out at a club. We don't have to hang out at places that lowers energy. We don't have to have family gatherings all the time. That's the only time we meet up. We don't have to only see each other when there's a family reunion or a family event. Right. And these are things, these are warning signs. These are red flags. People you meet, oh, let's go have a drink all the time. Girl, wait a minute. So we got to bond over drinking? When we know that alcohol is a very toxic chemical. Hello? We got to bond over that? No, thank you. Or everybody, let's go hang out. Let's go hang out. I tell people this too. When you're doing energy work, everybody want to hang out. Oh, when we gonna see it? And some people don't know how to say no. And then I be feeling that shit, y'all. And I be saying, like, I be feeling that. Like, I be dealing with people, and I be like, damn, they deal with a lot of people. They have a lot going on. And I always say this to one person in particular, and she be gagging, oh, girl, you need to stop trying to read me. I'm not reading, girl. I'm telling you what I'm feeling energetically. I can't help that I feel things. I can't help that. That's out of my control. But I feel a lot. You could tell when people have energetic baggage. And they'll be like, I'm doing cleanses, I'm doing this, I'm that. But I'm like, I don't think so, because you're dealing with so many people, and it's okay to interact with people, but you're literally holding on to that. So somebody call you and say, hey, what you doing today? Or whatever. Let's hang out. It's okay to say no. Bitch, you're not that bored with your life. You're not that bored. It's okay to say no. Okay. Going to TV, people, everybody got to call you, reach you, hang out. Hey, what's up? Well, let's talk today. Now you're getting in an element with them. It's okay to say, no, babe, I can't talk today. I'm busy. Let's text. It's okay to say that. Oh, let's text. Bitch, it's okay. Like, girl, even when I lived in Stockton, like I was sitting there thinking about it, I lived around my family and people I knew, and I wasn't seeing them every day, all day. Sometimes we'd see each other once a month. Sometimes we'd see each other every 2 months. And you'd be like, how's that possible? Y'all lived within 2 miles of each other, 3 miles of each other. That's just how it is. I don't care to be around people like that. I don't care. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm in my own space, my own thoughts. You know, if I'm thinking about something good and then you meet somebody and they're like, oh my God, my life is so miserable. You know, a lot of people like to complain, and I'm not really a fan of that. I feel like if you're going to complain about your life and you're not going to do nothing about it, shut the fuck up. I mean, I have to be, I feel like this is the only way I feel like I could be really honest and open with y'all, because, y'all are my kindred spirits, and that's just how I feel. I feel like if you're going to complain about something, complain about it. But if you're not going to change it, please shut the fuck up. And I mean that. Right? I mean that completely. And so a lot of people, they don't want to change their life. They want to complain about, oh my God, is this, is that, is that. And it's like, girl, every day, every month, every week, you've been saying this. Every time I talk to you, you've been saying it. So what we going to do about it? And then they want to fight you because you're asking. So what you going to do about it? What you mean? What the fuck I'm going to do about it? Exactly what I said. Bye. Bitch, bye. You ain't going to do nothing about it. Bye. Get the fuck out of my motherfucking phone. Bye. Girl, the fuck? Because we can all sit here and bitch and complain about our lives and how it's so this and it's so that, but we're not going to do nothing about it. I think it's called insanity, emotional breakdown, right? You're having a breakdown, not a breakthrough. You're having a breakdown, because the breakthrough is you're tired and sick and tired of being tired, and now you're changing it. A lot of people, I'm so sick of being tired, but they're eating bad foods all day, every day. So anyway, y'all been plant-based. Yesterday, I literally made me, for the past 3 days, 4 days, I've been eating a bean mixture, black lentil beans, black eyed peas with azuki beans and pinto beans all in one. I season it really good with some Italian herbs, some Middle Eastern herbs. It's called the za'atar season. I did all that, girl. It was so good, y'all. Finished that. Got me some rice noodles, added that in there. Y'all. Then I would have, in the daytime, a smoothie, and it would be strawberry bananas with raw cocoa powder, because, that's high in magnesium and vitamin E. Y'all, that been mellowing me out, allowing me to fully relax. When I say fully, your whole body relax. Girl, been feeling good. And then yesterday, I made me an Italian pasta salad. I went walking, came in here, did my Italian pasta salad. Y'all, I put flour. Listen, I'm gonna upload a picture right now too. When I'm off here, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm public. Girl, flowering kale. I put in sweet bell peppers, green bell peppers. The little mini ones. I put in green onions. I put in cucumber, zucchini. All this was, non-cooked. I put some seitan in it, right? That wheat vegan. It's like tofu in there. I also got some shrimp. and I actually put it in there. Oh, girl, I got some vegan buffalo ranch, y'all. Ooh, 0 calories, but it is high in sodium. So I put just a little bit, but a little bit goes a long way, y'all. I don't know who said they have to put the whole bottle of anything in a salad. Girl, you just sprinkle a little bit on there, you toss it up, girl. Everything is coated in this stuff, girl. Oh my God. Y'all, I fucked that shit up yesterday. So that's what I'm having for the next 2 days. I made a big ass thing of it too, girl. And I said, I have to freeze some of the shit. I said, I won't be doing that no more. I have to freeze some of the kale. Because, girl, when you start chopping shit up, it really makes it big. So I said, okay, I will only be getting 2 or 3 vegetables the next time when I make this. And so either way, girl, that's what I've been having, y'all. I feel really good. I've been taking my mushrooms extract, not shrooms. Let's get into this mushroom extract. Maybe we'll talk about that down the line. If you do not know, y'all, since 2020, when the panoramic first happened, oh, by the grace of God. When the panoramic first happened, the panoramic happened in March of 2020. It actually happened November of 2019 because a friend and I, we felt something crazy going on. And that's when they said, March there, everybody got there. And they said, but we feel like it came in America in November. And I'm like, I really feel like I had COVID when it first happened. Because November of 2019, y'all, I was down for almost 3 weeks. And, it wasn't depression or anything because my sister passed away December of, prior to that. So it wasn't anything with that, y'all, at all. But it made me, I had no appetite. I was not hungry. I was very tired. I had to force myself to drink water. I just slept the whole fucking time. When I would breathe, I would feel my heart like, girl, it was beating fast the whole time. I was feeling a little dizzy, so that's what made me stay asleep. And girl, this was like, girl, for a couple of days, on and off for about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, going into 3 weeks. Like, I think on the third week, I felt completely better. Like, after 14 days, I couldn't like carry nothing. Y'all, it was just too much. Body was achy. And it was like, what the fuck? And so either way, y'all, going into this, and this could have been separation of energy too, because that's when I knew I was stepping into a energy of cleansing and stuff, because I was dealing with people in person a lot, and this was probably my spirit disconnecting from that energy. Come on in here, it was expelling. Oh, come on in here, it was exacerbating. It was clearing out unwanted energy and probably trauma. Okay, and so, bitch, I started cleansing a little bit, and then when July came of 2020. Girl, Spirit was like, it's time for you to go. And it was time for me to go in 2018, June of 2018, y'all. And we can give a little backstory of that, slowly been going on. But June of 2018, it was time for me to go. I went through a lawsuit, a law battle. I leveled up off that battle. And I was able to relocate into the multi-million-dollar neighborhood of Stockton. Ow, come on in here. Let's knock on wood for this. Oh, girl, we are so far. And we want to say this too, because it's not just about that too. It's about my supporters, because people were there. They were supporting me behind the scenes. I only trusted this information with 2 people. And these 2 people have not let me down. Oh, girl, I don't want to get more emotional about that. They have not let me down for, girl, 2018, girl, and we're in 2020, motherfucking about to be 2025. And these people have not. Oh, girl, I'm so grateful for y'all. You guys have no idea. Especially going into Wonder Medic and going into Larry. Oh, y'all just don't understand, honey. Oh, girl, y'all just don't understand. Y'all helped me stay grounded. Okay, for the most part, you helped me stay grounded, and I'm very appreciative of that through those times. So those are very, very dark times. And so either way, to have that happen, and then 6 months later, my sister passes away, and then just it would, like I said, I should have been and left 2018. I should have left in June. I was like, listen, I got this. I can relocate. I was going to relocate to Arizona, then New Mexico, but then I'm like, no. Spirit's like, no, you're needed, right? And so I end up staying, and then sure enough, like I said, this happened to my sister, and so fast forwarding, I end up leaving, moving out of Northern California. And I was like, I need to completely reset, because I felt like there was some type of ascension or something taking place. And so I watched the old stuff and I dealt with the old people. I even came across new people, and these are people trying to tell you about your motherfucking self. Can we talk about it? Or grow up on here? And that'd be another thing too, girl. And I just want to say this as a side note. If you are a heterosexual woman or heterosexual man and you feel the need to always talk about LGBT people when you have nothing, when they have nothing to do with you, because you're upset, you get upset when the white people talk about your black ass. You get upset when a white man or the white woman say what's good for you, but you feel like you say what's good for the LGB motherfucking T. You hear that? The LGB motherfucking T. You feel like you can talk about it. Yeah, you know this and that. The girl, the same thing the white man said about you back in the day, and they still saying it about y'all too, by the way. Just so you know, they're still saying it about you. But get up off of that. If you don't know what it's like to be that girl, mind your business and shut the fuck up. So she kind of lost me because she started going into the trans thing and da. And I don't have no problem with LGBT people. But then she started talking about the trans shit because the non-binary people was coming out saying they feel like women with beards and shit. I don't know. Just the way shit. So I was like, girl, let me get up off of her. Because if you are secure with yourself, girl, you're not worried about the next bitch like that. You're not that invested. Okay, if you are secured in your heterosexual identity, you're not worried about that. Just like a white person who's secured in their whiteness, they're probably going to help you out before they hurt you. The ones who are insecure about their whiteness, they're the ones that are going to say, I can't stand no motherfucking, I can't stand no motherfucking, I can't stand no motherfucking, you know, they're the ones that are going to say shit like that. I can't stand no motherfucking, but people who are insecure are going to say, well, don't look at me, look at them. Don't look at my ass who none of my baby fathers are in my life. I can't keep a man for my if my life was to save me, girl. For the saving of my life, I can't keep a motherfucking man. But I'm gonna talk about the trans people. And that's how I would sit back just watch these people like, girl, first of all, maybe that's what the real tea is, that I can get the man that you have, I can get the man that you want. Not saying I would, but I probably can, more than likely I can. And that's probably why you feel some type of way. So it would bother the fuck out of me too. But I would never let you know that. If I was a cisgendered, I would not be. I would not let none of you trannies know anything about me not liking you or feeling some way about you. What I would really do is try to learn your secrets. How? Come on here. I'll say, hey girl, I can tell you look so pretty, Miss Thing. And behind the scenes, I'll be like, oh, this motherfucking nigga, this nigga turn the hell fucking on. Yes, girl, I will be doing that honestly. And then I'll be taking notes on y'all and shit. And so this is how they do it. And then I'll be putting the workers on the work ends. Girl, that's how I would be doing, girl. But anyway, because I don't want to get too sidetracked and lose what I'm getting into. And so y'all was like, I gotta start my life over. I gotta reset everything, y'all. And then I just slowly start getting into the physical stuff. But little did I know that when you start getting into the physical and the spiritual stuff, because I want to really get into a diet change and all that. When you start getting into the unlocking of, and that's why everybody needs to go to a therapist, psychologist, or psychiatrist, because you hold trauma within your bodies, your energetic body, emotional bodies, mental bodies, and physical bodies, y'all. Backache, stomach ache, headache, lupus, Crohn's, digestive issues, diabetes, high blood pressure, lymphoma, all this shit. Don't let people tell you don't let people lie to you and say that this is hereditary and it's what it should be. No, these are causes from traumatic experiences that you have not let go out of your body. So when you start getting into the help that you need, when you start getting into the help that you need, whether it's physically, spiritually, emotionally, or mentally, because you need a therapist or you need therapy for all that differently. The therapist, psychiatrists, and stuff, they deal with the mental bodies, which could affect the emotional bodies. The emotional bodies is helped by the spiritual aspect, which is Reiki, spiritual advisor, and or physical therapist or chiropractor. Come on in here. And then that also leads into the physical healing, which goes into the neurologist, that goes into the physician and all the stuff, the good stuff, y'all. Because like I said, the nurses and all that, it all goes hand in hand. And so when something is lacked, something else shows up. And so I told people during 2020 that there was going to be some type of splitation of an inauguration of our higher selves, and we're going to split out the old from the new, the bad from the good, the fake from the real. I've been saying this, and people don't want to listen. And now that we're in or we're getting through it, people are now having issues that are coming up, and they're like, I don't know what's going on. I wish I didn't have this. I wish this wasn't happening to me. But it's like, no, you're glad. It's a good thing that it happened to you, because What you're going through now, you're cleansing your body. Old trauma stuff is coming out. So when the energy come through 25 to 27, bitch, you're one of the people that are going to be enlightened. You're one of the people that's going to be leveled up, that nothing is going to phase you. Your mental bodies, your emotional bodies, your physical bodies are going to be so strong, girl, that regardless of what diseases come out, because when I tell you, bitch, but they're about to set it up with a setup. Bitch, you're going to survive that. The people who choose to hold on to their trauma, the people who chooses not to get it worked out in the mental bodies, the physical bodies, and emotional bodies, baby, they may not make it. They may not make it. And that's a very sad thing to say, but they may not make it. And even going into what we just dealt with in 2020, a lot of people lost their lives. And people are like, it was the COVID, it was the COVID. No, it was the symptoms of that. And it was also a lot of disconnection from the old ways. We had an old life, we had an old way of thinking, we had an old way of doing things, and things were coming about to change, and nobody wanted to change. People still don't want to change. People don't want to go down to the bottom line or come to the basics and simplify that. We are all here for a greater purpose, and that we are here to help others. And if we're not here to help, we're not here to hurt, because we cannot destroy something that we did not create. Can we talk about it? We cannot destroy something. And even if you gave birth to a child, you did not create that motherfucking child. Bitch, try motherfucker again. You've helped the physical body come in, but you did not create the essence of that being. So at the end of the day, you cannot create it or destroy it. So, bitch, why not help it if you can? And so people didn't want to get through. And like I said, going to people I know, they're very hateful ass people. The people I know that died during COVID, they were hateful as people. They were loving to who they want to be loving to, but they were homophobic. They were sexist. They said, fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that. Like, they were cruel. I had a cousin that would read you down like a motherfucking dog, and he died during COVID. He'll read you down like a motherfucking dog. You trampy ass bitch. You look ooh, girl, you so poor. You so ghetto. Ooh, girl, is that fake jewelry? Ooh, you nasty. You gutter butt. Like, girl, for real. He would read you down, and he would use scripture to read you down. Hello. He would use fucking scripture to read you down while he's reading you down. He just wouldn't say, is that fake gold and silver? If you can't get the real, don't buy the real. Because the Bible said, Deuteronomy 5 verse, and girl, he would really do that. And I was like, oh, this motherfucker is an evil ass, demonic ass bastard. And girl, he died during COVID. He was the only one that died I knew too. That I was related to. For real. I said, girl, see, y'all out here doing this old wangy tangy bangy bullshit. And I really encourage y'all to get rid of this shit and stop doing the same thing with this ancestral stuff. People out here playing with the ancestors. And it's a really sad thing, because y'all not out here getting the healing that y'all really deserve. Y'all out here talking about, I did ancestor, I burned some ancestor money, and y'all over here still hurt as fuck. Yeah, girl, listen, baby, we see through the bullshit, sis. We see through the bullshit, bitch, bruh. And then, well, my ancestors may be richer. Scamming don't make you rich. That's not, girl. You might got a lot of money, but you're not rich, babe. Because what they said, there's this between having a lot of money, being rich, and being wealthy. Wealthy is what you want to be. Hello. Rich, maybe, because a lot of y'all be getting there through scammings and sacrificing shit, girl. Nasty ass shit, bitch. Trifling that shit, girl. And girl, hey, listen. Ow! My spirit is worth more than silver and gold. Come on in here. Hello? Bitch, if you think that life is good right now as a millionaire, imagine what life is like after this life. Could you imagine that? And you over here sacrificing for some bullshit that you can't take with you, bitch. I'm telling you, people got to get it together, girl. There'll be some trauma shit too right there. But working through that. Like I said, coming through, we did that. Girl, things came up. People worked through stuff. Some people didn't work through stuff. We seen it. People were still scamming and scheming. People said that people changed. And don't forget, I forgot about that neither. Don't think I forgot about me coming through and vindicating vindication. I should call myself Vindicata. Vindisha. Girl, that's gonna be my name. Vindisha. Vindiciona. Vindiciona. That's my new name. Vindiciona. Please, y'all. Listen, I don't think I forgot. And y'all could call it petty or not. But this is what it's like for me. It's like someone calling you broke because you choose to shop at Walmart. It's like someone saying, I would never be caught eating a $5 salad from Wendy's. And they don't really talk about their financing. So what this person living like? Or I will never be caught in a Audi 7. Girl, what the fuck? So what type of car you driving, girl? Oh, that dry ass synthetic wig. What? Excuse me. Hold that. So, and then they doing all this shit, reading you down and shit. And then you find out that they too, well, they don't have an Audi. They take the city line. Then you find out that they don't even have a bank account in their name. Then you find out while they were talking about these readings that, oh girl, I do 600 readings a month, 600 a day. You find out, girl, they ain't got it like that. They have to get a PPP loan, not 1 year, 2 years. Like, girl, this is what this is like for me. So let me, and I'm just saying this to my spiritual people out there, let me be petty for this day, that whatever day I decide to do it, because it's going to be soon, let me be petty for that day. Let me get on here, and maybe I should make a TikTok just for it. TikTok, TikTok, your time is up. 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 I gotta come out with a TikTok song, y'all. Anyway, come out with a TikTok. And girl, we have, they have the screen behind and they be pointing with their fingers and shit, girl. I'll make sure, girl, my nails is nice and cute. They're cute right now, girl. We get on camera, show them they're cute right now. But I make sure they're really cute, girl. And say, y'all, look at this shit right here. Look at this shit right here, y'all. Can y'all see this right here? Boom, 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 boom. Girl, these people are connected to witches. They do money rituals. And that'd be another thing for me, too. These people had showed y'all money rituals. These people say, don't, and then, see, that's what I want to say too, because it's like, well, we can show what Oshun has given me. We can give a daily tour, world tour. Shout out to Oshun and her sister and her children, her godchildren, her god niece and nephews. You might come on in here and get me out and her children. Come on in here, because see, one of my kindred sisters, well, both that's actually crazy. Both of my soul sisters are actually, oh my God, all three of my soul sisters are actually you my guys. Am I ever gonna meet any Oshun sisters out there? Let me just point that out. Am I ever gonna meet any? Am I ever gonna have a soul sister that's also a daughter of Oshun? I feel like it's getting a little lonely. Okay. Am I ever gonna meet a fellow Oshun, Oshunyeta? Huh? Am I ever gonna meet a fellow Oshunyeta? I just thought about it right now. It's like, girl, back in the day, I was surrounded by nothing but motherfucking Pisces. It was Pisces, this, Pisces, this, Pisces, that, Pisces. Everywhere I turn, girl, it was Pisces, this, Pisces. I'm like, girl. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my Pisces, because, girl, one of the girls was Pisces at 99 cents. Girl, she used to scan the items and give me free shit. And I'll be like, girl, excuse me. I bought 30 items. How did I only pay $10.76? And she's like, get the fuck out. And I'm like, girl, what do you mean get the fuck? What the fuck? Is this on sale? And she's like, yes, it's on sale. And then, girl, when I would see her, she'll say, girl, I wasn't scanning everything. I was scanning something and then throwing something in the bag. Oh, girl. Oh, wait a minute, girl. You stealing? You bitch. Listen. Money was tight, very tight back then too. So, I was like, damn, girl, why? Girl, damn, I needed it, but not like that. Anyway, shout out to that Pisces. And it was another Pisces girl. Anyway, we won't break down all the Pisces. But of course, my best friend, my sister, she's a Pisces. She's still there. But girl, you my guys, girl, they've been coming through. They help me out. They're surrounding me. They always giving me the tea. And either way, girl, y'all, I was going somewhere with that. I start thinking about the other Pisces. I start thinking about I'm the only Oshun energy to be around, girl. Come on in here. Is there any other girl? Can we do an open casting call for the daughters of Oshun, the sons of Oshun, to come on in here and see what's going on in here? Okay. Is there a man out here named Osmuna, Ashunda, Ashando? Anyway. I don't know about that. Just can't even run out too. But y'all, I was going somewhere with that girl, and I started thinking about all these damn Pisces and the bitch that was stealing shit, and how she got fired, and all the good shit. And I started thinking about this other motherfucking Pisces that I'm fucked with over 13 years, and he's still popping up and shit. Like, bitch, leave me the fuck alone. Then I started thinking about my current Pisces friend, my besties. Hey, girl, how you find this? Anyway, it'll probably come to me. If it doesn't know, well, girl, I guess it's time to go. Oh, there we go. Giving steps. So these people out here showing y'all rituals and how to get the money and how to tap in. And like I said, we give a tour of, see, there we go. We're back on track. Oshun giving me a blessing. What Oshun has given me since before the pandemic and during the pandemic. Hello, coming here, has put people in places to also be there for me. And I'm so grateful for that. But you have these bitches right here that would just attack me and come for me. And I'm like, girl, y'all have to all get PPP loans. That's sad. That's sad, girl. That's sad. And they show you who got PPP loans, girl, forgiving or not forgiving y'all. So you can't get a PPP loan or not. And girl, I don't know anybody personally that got a PPP loan. None of my sisters, none of my friends, my mother, my auntie, my uncle, girl. No, listen, nobody who's in my inner circle got a PPP loan. That'd be another thing too. If you know money rituals and shit, wouldn't know, and that'd be another thing too. These people have like 30,000 followers and stuff. Little old me only had like 400, 500 followers, and I made it through the pandemic. A bitch had a bill paid, a bitch had a car note paid, the bitch was levered up, bitch was traveling, the bitch was seeing the world, the bitch was out here doing the thing, the bitch received Versace, the bitch received Louis. Shout out to my people out there. Hey, soul sisters, people, the bitch received all that, girl. Bitch got, girl, listen. Ow! A bitch elevated, a bitch living in a nice neighborhood, a bitch living in a good community, a bitch is doing it up in South Cal, bitch. And no PPP loans. Just the grace of Oshun. Ooh, come on in here. And Yimaya, come on in here because we can't forget her, honey. Yimaya no Shun, okay, come on in here and showering me with their love, blessings, protections, adorations, admirations, and inspirations. Can we talk about it? And so it's like, girl, I just feel like I have to do this. I have to do this, girl. It's been 7 years, and I have to do it. Girls out here doing rituals and shit while I'm up here living it up, bitch, packing her bags, going to Vegas and shit, living in the land of the gold and silvers, having it fun, having a ball, shaking it all, making it happen. Girls out here miserable and shit, act like they're getting it and not getting it. That's part of what was really going on. They probably was over here trying to get my clients, and they probably did get some of them. I don't give a fuck, girl. Go over there. Okay. Girl. The good ones always stay, girl. Ow! The ones that are for me will always be right here with me. Just like I'm always gonna be here for the ones who this is a lifetime thing for me, girl. Even when TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all that shit is going, girl, Mystic Persia's gonna still be here. Okay, bitch, hello. If you have not connected with me, bitch, you better utilize this time to spiritmystic.blogspot.com, to spirit8mystic@gmail.com to connect. Because, bitch, a bitch is always gonna be here for y'all. Life, this is life for me, girl. Hello. Unless, God's will. Inshallah, mashallah. God's will, girl. This the lifetime forever. Bitch, we're gonna be old people together. Okay, hello. If you in your late 20s to early 40s, girl, we're gonna be old together talking about spirit and shit. Ow! I want to start doing, y'all too. I'm getting excited thinking about this. I want to do something like every 2 or 3 years. And I want something to be about the goddesses, and I want this to be in person. And I want us to do like a celebration of the goddesses, right? Because we embody Ashe, Ashe. We embody the energy of the goddesses that we connect to, regardless of how masculine you think you are. You're still embodying the goddess energy because you were too a goddess for about 8 weeks. 6 to 7 weeks of the pregnancy, you were anatomically a female. And it was after a hormonal wash, a change, a dissection, a separation of spirit, the story that they tell you of Adam and Eve that happens within the uterus, within the factory, which in the lower realm, that you split up and you become a male if that's what happens for you. And so either way, I said all that without taking a breath, bitch. Don't worry about that. I just took a breath when I coughed. Don't worry about it, okay? So either way, I'm on one right now, okay? Let me be in this energy. And so either way, then you became the man or the woman that you are today. So like I said, baby, we have to always give praise and honor to the goddess energy. And that's why we respect and we honor and we venerate our mother. The father, yes, we came from the semen. Yes, we were the sperm who fought through to get through the egg, that got through the cervical walls, climbed through the vaginal canal, and went through the vaginal canal, broke through the cervical wall, made it through, and entered into the egg, and now we're here. Yes, that did happen from the father, but the mother kept us that whole time. Can we talk about it? The mother incubated us within her, and she protected us, because the mother could have jumped off a bridge. The mother could have got hit. The mother could have let somebody touch and do whatever the fuck they did to her, and we wouldn't be here today. The mother kept us safe, nestled within her uterine walls. And so we always give thanks and honor and veneration to the mother with every breath we take. Ooh, come on in here. Every breath we take, we're giving thanks to the mother. Every walk we make, we're giving thanks to the mother. Every food we eat, every person we meet, we're giving thanks to the mother. And we're also, come on in here, honoring other mothers when we meet and deal with other people, because their mothers also kept them safe and kept them protected. Can we talk about it for a minute? And so there's something about the goddess energy and the goddess frequency that always speaks to me, because it is the goddess that carries the child for those 9 to motherfucking 10 months. And it's her job to protect, nourish, and motherfucking nurture until you come out. And then at that point, she tell me it's time for her to let you go. You left the nest and she gonna let you be and let you go. So I want to do something, y'all, about the goddesses. And whatever goddess you're connected to, you will come as that energy, right? And this could be like a secret type of thing too, girl. We don't have to let it be for the whole world. Ow! This could be our little own secret society. Can we talk about it? Ow! Bitch, you could be from all walks of life, but you have to come and you have to acknowledge one of the spirits, one of your deities, one of your goddesses that you're connected to. And girl, we just come together, we just have fun, no drama, no bullshit, bitch. Any type of negativity, bitch, you get exiled, you don't come back, you can't come back, bitch. Ain't no, listen, girl, listen, times are getting hard, bitch. We need to stay positive, we need to stay renewed and healthy within the spirits, within the bodies. And girl, we don't got no time for no drama. We don't got no time for no negativity. We don't got no time for no brokenness. Girl, you should have used the pandemic when they're giving out all that free money to get some motherfucking therapy. Hello? Can we talk about it? You should have used all that free money they were giving, rent vouchers and all the shit, PPP loans, to pay for some fucking therapy and get your shit motherfucking together. Because bitch, times are getting a little dark, a little dim, a little heavy, and only the strongs are gonna motherfucking survive. And so we're gonna need our our fellow brothers and sisters to help keep us going through. And so that's what I want to do. I think that'd be beautiful, y'all. Like a little tea party or something, girl. And it's going for like a week or so. You know, the Indians get married for like 5 days to 7 days, girl. They have a long ass waiting, girl. Wouldn't it be nice to have like a long ass celebration? Like we'll call it the birthing of the goddesses or something. I don't know. We'll think of something cute. Wouldn't that be nice, y'all? We just all come together and we celebrate each other, because we're celebrating these goddesses anyway, right? When we celebrate Oshun, the body of Oshun, come on in here. They say the body of Christ, the body of Oshun. When we're celebrating Yimaya, which by the way, I need so years ago I did something with Yimaya. She helped bring somebody in. We won't talk about that right now. No, fuck it. We are going to talk about it. Yimaya, there was a boy that I wanted to fuck with because he was reading me down and shit. Oh, Miss Thing, you a tranny, you a nigga bitch, you a nigga in a wig, you ugly, you got gap teeth, your mama, your daddy, you horse face bitch. And I was like, damn, when he said horse face bitch, I knew he was exaggerating. Because I'm like, bitch, I don't look like no horse. If you said a gorilla or something, I would probably be like, okay. But a horse, I was like, horse face, bitch. I don't got an elongated face. The fuck? So I was like, okay, girl, I'm gonna teach your ass a lesson. So somebody said, girl, you know that y'all know that his cousin, who is a police officer and deputy or sheriff or something like that, is over in that area, and his brother is, and his nephew is. So I was like, really? He was like, yeah, his nephew is like 19 years old. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think no. I think that's a little too easy. I think that's a little too easy. You know what I mean? I think if the nephew, that's a little too easy. No, I don't think I want that. No, I don't think that. And then they were like, well, the brother. Oh, really? Well, what is the brother getting? Well, the brother is like 35, 36, da da da. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. And what about the cousin? Oh, the cousin's like 28, 29. And I was like, damn, okay, that's a little bit of a ding ding ding. That's gonna be a hard shift, like a police officer, sheriff, deputy, girl. But then I'm like, girl, who the fuck you dealing with over here? Lady of Guadalupe. You're dealing with Oshun. You're dealing with some other energies that we don't talk about, we don't share, because bitch, I'm gonna be a gatekeeper with those energies, bitch. And what? Sue me. And so either way, oh girl, I'm getting hot now. Let me turn off this damn electric blanket. Y'all, when I tell you that, honey, I went right over there to that stove. I got me some. Well, let me not tell y'all what I got. Ow, let me not share that with y'all. But I got some tea, and I did work with a energy. And girl, when I tell you, I was like, I don't know how this is gonna happen, spirits. And I'm having this conversation like I'm having with y'all right now. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna happen, but I need blank, blank, or blank to step forward. And when I know these energies, I'm going to, like, I need you to let me know that these are the people, because I don't know what the cousin looked like. I don't know what the nephew looked like, but I know what the brother looked like, because he looks like they look alike, right? They look identical. They all look alike. So it's like, I'm going to know this. So God, pull them to me, right? Make this like a magnetic effect, y'all. And I'm getting chills on that, guy, because this blew my mind. And I have videos and picture stuff to prove this to y'all. This blew my mind. They actually the cousin lived 13 miles away. The brother lived 5 miles away or 4 miles away. And the nephew lived about, I want to say, 18. Now, I ran into all three of them within a 30-day period, right? Without me knowing, right? I had a Snapchat. So the nephew added my Snapchat. The brother I saw on an app. The cousin was out chilling, girl. Because, they be out here chilling. Girl, let me tell you this too, girl. These police officers and sheriffs out here, girl, they be fine as fuck, girl. I'm sorry. They be fine as fuck. Bitch, they pull somebody over. Girl, listen. Let me not go on that. They pull somebody over, and you're like, oh, here go another fucking mean-ass cop pulling somebody over. They step out that car, girl, they be buff. They be tatted up. They be having a nice haircut. And you be like, damn, that's the police around here. And of course, you see some of the older, out of shape ones, but those, girl, I've only seen them on the motorcycle bikes. The ones in the cars, I've never seen them get out, and I'm like, ooh. But anyway, baby, when I tell you, I'm sitting here, and they're like, Officer blank, blank, blank. And I don't know why, but this name was sticking out to me, Officer blank, blank, blank. And I'm like, Officer blank, 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 blank. And I'm like, why is this name sticking out? So I was like, do I know anybody with the last name? I don't. And then I'm like, hey, Google, who's related to blank, blank? What surnames are connected to blank, blank? And then, of course, she's like, well, this is another variation of blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, that's not what I'm asking. I'm like, Google, what is, and then someone's like, no, Google his name. And then I'm Googling, because and then I'm seeing and I'm like, oh my God, wait a minute. Wait, hold up. This is the cousin. So I'm trying to see if the cousin has a Facebook. Not seeing it, but I am seeing that he's connected to people with that name, though. Right? It was like an auntie named Beth. Well, let me not say it. There was an auntie with that last name. So I was like, wait a minute. Oh, this is spirit. So I was like, oh my God, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go eat at this place. Because one of these energies, it's the reason why I'm eating these things. I'm going to get one of these energies. Girl, saw the cousin, and the cousin was all like, he only gave a compliment. That was it. He was like, wow, you're beautiful. And I was like, oh, well, thank you, deputy sheriff officer, thank you. And then I was like, you know what, for him complimenting me, go ahead and I want to put $25 on their tab, because girl, I don't know what they was eating over there. It was a group of them. Yeah, I want to put $20 on their tab, and that's it. Don't tell them who gave it, blah blah blah. And that's when I found out a lot about police and firemen shit too. They just can't accept donations and all that. So I was like, I'm glad I did it that way. So anyway, girl, that happened with that, right? And this became full circle too after this. And then the nephew is like blowing me up. And like I said, I didn't even know that they were all connected, right? Because nephew don't look like them. I guess he looked like his mama. And hey, let's meet up and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, hell no, bitch. You look like you'll beat somebody's ass. And this is just what I'm thinking, y'all. And he is a violent person. He does abuse his girlfriend shit. Because the brother confirmed it, because we came back friends a little bit, y'all, lightly, politely, and slightly last year. And then we stopped being friends again. So he confirmed. I was like, oh, he likes to beat women. I knew that because he gave that look like, let's meet up. Girl, bye. Man, whooping my motherfucking ass. And then, y'all, the brother was like, I'm going to ride my motorcycle and I'm going to be at this park. And y'all, there's a big ass park that everybody be walking at, girl. The celebrities be there. I'm not going to say the name of the park, but the celebrities be there. The dental girl. If you're looking for a celebrity run-up, girl, go to this park. Girl, they be exercising. They be camping out, girl. They be doing everything in this motherfucking park, girl. They be thinking they be the shit too. Like, bitch, you ain't all that, girl. You look ugly, bitch, without the makeup on and all that fucking weave in your fucking hair, bitch. And then also, bitch, how the fuck you look so sloppy like that off the camera? Anyway, mind my business. Girl, then you want to play the role too. Like, girl, I see that person, but I'm not, yeah. Okay. Oh, is that Vivica? Okay, whatever. Girl, you just played off too, like, girl, yeah, I'm not about to fan out. Girl, I ain't looking stupid out here. You never know, too, girl. You might run up and girl, the bodyguard come push your ass off the fucking hill. You go tumbling down the fucking hill, girl. Now you dead. A woman died at girl bye. No, Vivica's bodyguard pushed me down the fucking hill, bitch. How about that? Anyway, so y'all, he was like, I'm about to ride my motorcycle up to this park. And he's randomly telling me this, right, y'all? So I know this is the brother, but he don't know it's me. And I guess he don't remember me because years ago, I want to say like 2013, 2014, the bitch was like reading me down and the brother was like laughing about it. And then I kind of had to give them a reading and said, that's why your brother don't like you. And he put you out his motherfucking car and you have to walk 13 miles home. And he was gagging like, what? How the fuck does this bitch know that? Girl, that's when I knew that spirit was fucking real. Girl, long story short, girl, I played that role like I didn't know the brother, I didn't know him. The brother was I like, yeah, I'm gonna be up there, and I was like, well, that's not really, really close to me, but I could be there too. And I was like, and but I'm just gonna be walking my dogs. And I only had a baby at the time. But I was like, I'm gonna be walking my dog. And he's like, okay, well, da da da. I was like, okay. And then of course, time when he's like, oh, my job called me in, I won't be up there. So I'm like, okay, never mind. I'll just take my ass over here to the Whole Food place to get my stuff, girl. Got my food and come back home. Then he messaged, it was like, what are you doing tonight? And I was like, nothing. And he was like, oh, do you want some company? And I was like, no, the fuck, I want no company. No, I want. And then right there, Spirit is like, bitch, ding 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 ding. Yeah, I kid you not, girl. I was feeling and hearing spiritual bells all around me. Like, this is your opportunity, bitch, to do some motherfucking tea to show that motherfucker that you the 1, 2, and the motherfucking 3. And bitch, yeah, I said, yeah, sure, you coming over. And then I thought, well, anyway, I'm not gonna tell y'all that, but I said, girl, come on over. Him and other girl, we did our tea. I told him, hey, I need some content. And he's like, really? I was like, yeah, I need some content. He's like, some content for what? I said, well, I like to do teasing videos and blah, blah, blah. I was making shit up. I was like, I like to do teasing videos. And he's like, really? I said, yeah. And he said, yeah, but don't get my face. I was like, okay, bam. But the gag of it is, y'all, is that after we did that and I did the content with him, he ended up sending me a video with his face in it. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna say this for my little archives, baby. I want it for me, not for y'all, for me to see, to be reminiscence of what the face is given and the body is given. Because, baby, that is the 1, 2 to 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 25, and 42. Let's talk about it. So either way, fast forwarding, y'all, listen. I just want to tell y'all this third girl. We manifested some tea, and that happened very quickly, y'all. It was literally within 60 days. So that's how I know what I know when it comes to attracting love and when it comes to attracting sexual energy. And it could be because Oshun is one of my head deities. Bitch, I know how to get and keep somebody. I know how to lock in that energy, babe. Because I know it starts with self. You can only acquire what is for you, meaning that you will only get what you can maintain and keep or what you need for your healing purpose. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? And so, bitch, I felt so. Listen, y'all. That's when I knew I was that bitch. Listen, y'all. Not to be cocky. That's when I knew, like, I'm that bitch. And then I called the girl because the girl she was trying to get, and she even sent the brother like $2,000, $3,000 because she wanted the brother. One of these people out here, girl, one of these perverts. One of these pervert children, animal and abusers, girl. They abuse animals and they abuse children too, girl, because they were 17, 18 doing shit with kids. Girl, girl, listen, at 16, 17, I didn't want no teenagers, girl. I wanted a grown-ass motherfucker. Can we be honest here? I didn't want nobody my age. I don't want nobody younger than me. Now that I'm of age, I don't want nobody younger than me or nobody who act like they're younger than me, girl. Hello. I like it grown, fully grown, in full control. Let's talk about it. Hello. Anyway, so she was over here sending this motherfucker thousands of dollars, girl, to get it. I need to get it. I need to get it. I need to get it. I'll send you 300. Daddy accepted the money, but never met her with her. Girl, I said, I met her with this motherfucker for free. And within 60 days of coming here, then she tried to hate and tell him that. Oh, yeah, she fucked your cousin and your brother. So we getting into it. And I was like, bitch, you one messy ass bitch. So, of course, I have to drop it on her like this as well. I said, well, girl, remember the guy out there in Vegas that you were over there trying to send him money and he told you he wasn't into nigga bitches, and you were out here sending him money, and he was, taking that money, and you were, you thought you were the shit. You're like, yeah, I'm making it. She's like, yeah. I said, well, girl, he flew me out to Vegas, and all the money you were sending him, that's what he used to flew me out to Vegas and to pay for my Airbnb out there. I was out there for 2 days and blah, blah, blah. And girl, listen, I don't normally do that, y'all, but I have to smear it in her face because she thinks she a white woman, that she's better than me. I have to smear it all in her face. And she said, well, bitch, you're lying because he would have never done that. There's no way, because he would have got me out there, and there's no way he would have picked you before he picked me. And I'm like, excuse me, bitch? Bitch, I'm softer than you. He would pick me before he pick you. I look cleaner than you. Bitch, I don't go into looks because, bitch, some people might think you're more attractive than me. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But I look softer than you. I feel softer than you. I'm more womanlier than you. And, bitch, I live the life that I say I live. So, bitch, you goddamn right he gonna pick me over you, girl. You look like you're about to get somebody. You might try to molest somebody's dog, somebody's children. Bitch, you just look weird. Anyway. Fast forwarding, y'all. She was like, well, tell me this. What? Because I'm the only one that know this because I paid him. And I said, well, let me tell you this right here. This is what this looked like right here. He had this right here, blah, 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 do. And she get. Then she was like, well, no, maybe you know that because you were also paying him. No, girl, hit him up and ask him that because I don't give a fuck. I don't talk to this man no more. Ask him, hit him up and ask him have I ever paid, and tell him to show receipts because I don't do that, girl. I like people to buy me shit. I like to be spoiled, girl. I don't spoil men. Men are here to provide. I don't provide for men, babe. Sorry. They're here to provide for me, bitch. Okay, you the dumb one. You like to spoil and send money over to get some dick. Not me. The dick better come with some money. Okay, that's how I am. The dick better come with some motherfucking money. If it didn't come with no money, I don't want it. I don't want no broken dick, no broke dick, no dirty dick, no dumb dick. Let's write that down. That's what I don't like. Okay, so bitch, what? So then she was like, I gotta get this bitch back. So then she tried to hit up one of these people that she thought I wanted, got him naked, and said, girl, have you seen him naked? He was like some 6'5" guy from New York. Girl was trying to come over here to Cali to see me. And she's like, girl, have you seen blank by blank neck? And I was like, yeah, playing it because I was like, I know this thirsty ass bitch. Well, let me show you this. And then, girl, she's showing him with his little penis and tattoos on his thigh and shit. And I said, girl, bad. I said, girl, first of all, that's why the motherfucker ain't over here. Second of all, girl, how much money you paid him? I didn't pay him shit. I hit him up. And he sent me a screenshot of everything. This is the Apple payment for her. The first payment was $150. The second payment was $250. The third payment was $550. The next payment was $1,000. Then she told me that if I was to come out there to see her, that she would pay for me to stay in a hotel down the street. He showed me all these messages. Bitch, I'm gagging. I said, girl, you've been doxxed. You've been exposed. Bitch, you a paying ass perverted ass bitch. And girl, you ain't never the one, the two, and the motherfucking three. And then, girl, all of a sudden, girl, they start coming out. Girl, it was an army full of them, girl. It was her bald-headed JoJo the Bozo ass wannabe friend who, pay to get on magazine covers and shit. Who does that? Who paid to be on magazine covers and shit? Check out, I'm recording an album. The album was flopping and shit. You had a song on YouTube for fucking 7 years and only got 1,000 fucking views in that video. Like, girl, what? Bitch, who done that? They talk about you the baddest bitch. And you own a house. And it's like, girl, aren't you on welfare? And that'd be another thing too that I'm beginning. These hoes be on welfare and food stamps, but wanna stunt on you. Bitch, you can't afford no food from Dollar Tree, bitch. You a single ass nigga. No shade. You can't, and you're a sex worker at that, sis. You be fucking and sucking, jerking and girl twisting for motherfucking money, and you can't get no money for no food that you need 300 fucking measly dollars from the United States government, the county of, to pay you. So where's this money going up this dick that you getting fucked and sucked on? And that'd be another thing too. I don't understand how people gonna give it up and get it for free. Ain't no way girl, listen, dicks are dirty. Ain't no way I'm gonna take a dick in me, on me, around me, on me. Like, girl, and nothing comes attached to that. And we're not talking about STD or STD. We're talking about just in case there is a dirty dick, that I got some coin that I could fucking go get it cleared up with. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Never had an STD. Ooh, praise you, God. Ooh, Jesus. Because I'm very smart about what I do and who I deal with. But anyway, I'm just like, girl, there'd be a lot going on with these people, girl. I've never met broke prostitutes until I met the people on this internet. and I'm not being funny. I've never met OnlyFans people that ain't got shit to show for it, but a pot the piss in, probably videos of them smoke weed, taking pills, and maybe a leased vehicle that they got down there from the fucking Burbank. Anyway, let me not throw no tea on the bus. But anyway, girl, bye. Girl, I'm just like, girl, you out here fucking and sucking, girl. Use that money to invest in you. Lift yourself up. Girls out here barely, and that be nothing to this girl talking about. She had BBLs and butt lifts and body transfer. The body looks like Medea, y'all, and I'm not cutting in. The bitch is shaped like Medea after 3 BBLs. The bitch's face give you some type of gargoyle ingri from fucking Hemlock Grove. On top of that, the bitch gonna get on here and gonna try to be like, when you getting your gap closed, because I got veneer. She opened up her mouth showing all her veneer teeth and shit off. And I'm like, first of all, girl, you got a clipped jawline. A real doctor would have told you, before we put veneers on you, man, we need to break down your jaw, wire your jaw closed so it can heal straight. How the fuck you got veneers in a crooked ass mouth? Do you not know that's why a lot of people on drugs don't have any teeth in their mouth? And I'm not cutting in. It's because their jaws are always twitching and doing that shit. You know that grinds down their teeth, fucks up the bone. They lose the bone and they got to take the teeth out, the teeth fall out. So the same thing with that. A real doctor is not going to give you no veneers on a clipped jawline. Girl, what? Are you kidding me? Girl, like I know my shit. And I don't have a clipped jawline. But girl, I know what I know. I done my research, girl. A doctor ain't gonna do that, sis. So you out here showing off these fake ass veneers that are probably snap-on, clap-ons, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But girl, you still got a fucked up jawline. You still got a botched ass BBL. Then you coming for me, showing pictures of me in 2017 and shit. And it's like, girl, but we can cam up now. I could put on pasties on the nipples and the titties and all that, girl. We can cam up now. Girl, we can show what this body is giving now. Girl, without a BBL, without a liposuction. Hello. Girl, we give a shout out to the B12 complex injections. Yes, we will. But we ain't gonna give no tea to the BBLs because that's not what we got over here, babe. And we're gonna give a shout out to the Filipinos too, girl. Shout out to the Philippines over there. Hung lang mang hung. Hello, Inko Limong. Okay, hello. Yes, girl. Okay, hello. We're gonna help to get it all there. Can we talk about it? The fuck out of here, girl. Anyway, let me go. I'm over here ranting and shit. Let me see y'all before I go, girl. What's up? 1 o'clock, girl. I gotta go get my smoothie, y'all. I had a chocolate smoothie. Hold on. It's not gonna let me click on it. Girl, they're not gonna let me see the comments. I'm trying to click on the comments. See, this is nothing but spirit. I didn't pay for my renewal. I didn't pay for my renewal, y'all, of my StreamYard. That's why y'all see the logo there. Girl, the StreamYard went for $25 to motherfucking $44 and talk about some, we're going to bill $44 and it didn't go through. You damn right it didn't go through. First off, baby girl, it was set up to be automatic pay of $25. What the fuck am I paying y'all $44 for? The fuck? Y'all ain't that damn good. So y'all gonna be seeing the logos for now. We ain't paying for that. Yeah, happy Veterans Day to the fellow veterans out there, honey. It is a beautiful thing. I'm gonna go right here to the Veteran Memorial Place, a few cities over, and I'll get on camera and show y'all the videos of these. This is beautiful, y'all. I have people that fought in the military. They're veterans, gay and straight. That'd be another thing too. People be out here coming for the LGBT people, but you have a lot of lesbians, gays, bisexuals, and trans people who fought in the military to keep your country free. So fuck the fact that this person like to suck on dick. They kept your straight ass, your bummy straight ass, your welfare recipient straight ass on welfare. Because bitch, if they didn't go over there to fight, your ass wouldn't be getting this shit. Hello. So we want to give thanks and praises and honor to and veneration to the fallen veterans and the veterans who are still here for serving and doing their duty. Okay. You didn't have to do it, but you did it. Okay. And this is also an emotional day for me too, because I always think about that too. Like people, son and daughter. Oh, girl. That's just, it's so crazy to see that, girl. You know, it's just so crazy to see. And I feel like this up and coming years are going to be better. Right. I feel like there's a purpose for all things, but to see things going to shambles and, you know, the past 4 years to see shit happen the way it happened, y'all, that was heartbreaking for me. Because I'm like, this is what these veterans died for. These veterans died for people to freely walk into CVS's and steal bottles and shit. to freely go into these jewelry shops and steal jewelry shit. Like, this is what these veterans fought for. They fought for the rights and the freedom of people to be bums and lazy ass people. And I've been feeling like the veterans and the immigrants are held to the same standards, because the immigrants come in here and they do the jobs that we don't want to do, and then y'all want to read them down. Fuck the immigrants. Fuck them and fuck that. Listen, girl, without them, girl, you wouldn't be eating. Without them, girl, you'd be out there picking your own fucking shit. Can we talk about it? And so, yes, happy Veterans Day. Today is 11/11. Yes, honey. 11/11. Yes, praise you, God. Ow! Come on, King of Sheba. Where's King of Sheba? Oh my God, did I go all the way down? Oh, there we go. Come on, Larry. How you doing, Larry? I thought about you today, Larry. Hope you're doing well, Larry. Yes, honey. Hope you're enjoying your Veterans Day off, honey. Larry is a veteran. Aren't you a veteran, Larry? Yes, honey. Thank you for your services forever and always. Larry, do you know there's a special place in the afterlife for veterans? Do you know that? There's a special place. People who sacrifice their life for other people, strangers, future generations, they have nothing about. And I just know, Larry, I know you're just sitting here looking at the way the world has become now, and you're just disgusted. You're like, I can't believe this bullshit. I can't believe I risked my motherfucking life for this shit. I know you, Larry, I cannot imagine that. I cannot imagine. I know you're like, I risked my motherfucking life for this bullshit. I'm late. I'm great, Larry. Hope you're well as well. Would you say that fruit? No, fruit sugar is not as bad as processed sugar. A lot of people who say fruit sugar can be too much, aren't much fruit and toxins. Right. Well, let me tell you this, King of Sheba. So I was pre-diabetic. My blood sugar levels was 106 at first, and then they took the retest because, of course, I was supposed to fast. They didn't tell me that. It was actually 101. And so either way, I ate a lot of fruit. And of course, I bought my own little Lancet. The only sugar that ever made my blood sugars go up was watermelon. Strawberry, blueberries, lemon, orange, kiwi, citrus fruits, my sugar levels didn't go up. It didn't change anything. But watermelon, and I think watermelon is so sweet anyway. Like, I don't really crave watermelon like that. I think it's very, very sweet. Like, they had a watermelon juice where they said added sugar. And I'm like, why would you have to add sugar to watermelon? Watermelon is already sweet. Like, girl, it was too sweet for me. I was like, ugh. But anyway, fruit sugar, I eat with no problems. I love fruit sugar. I have it every day. Like I said, I'm about to have a smoothie. I'm about to go to this place I get my smoothie from. They have raw everything. And they do raw chocolate powder, blueberries, kale, dates, cinnamon, strawberries, bananas, almond butter, and almond milk. And then you also can add chia seeds and all that. I always say extra chia. You know, chia seeds are good for you. But yes, honey, fruit sugar is not the same as processed sugar. That they did say that if you don't want to have sugar, you can have monk fruit, which comes from fruit, or stevia. The other one was called erythritol, something like that. Erythritol. There we go. I think it's erythritol. That right there is known to cause high blood pressure and blood clotting. And that's fucked up because I bought some sugar-free cookies that's over here in this cookie jar. And I'm going to throw them out because they have it in there. And girl, I paid a lot of money for that. The Premier, y'all know the Premier shit, they have that in there. Girl, I got a whole big-ass cookie jar full of that. Now I got to throw that out. Look, Anu was playing with me today. Girl, bye. Lay down, honey. I ain't playing with your motherfucking ass. Oh my God. You got down in the kitchen. I'm going to have to show y'all a picture of what I did. Yes, honey. Listen, I'm going to have to show you. Jay, let me tell you, I chopped everything up by hand, Jay. Chop, 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 chop. Listen, Jay. It took me like to make all this, I had to saute the seitan, you know, because I get my little flavorings to it. I had to make the shrimp, of course. I had to let that cool down. It took about 2 hours to prep everything. And then I put in my little glass Castrol pan and it's in my refrigerator. Casserole, not Castrol. Yes, honey. Where how the video started glitching. up when you started speaking on realness of letting go of trauma and evolving. All the time. People have been saying that. That's not my girl. That shit's annoying as hell. Because my internet, y'all, I have very high internet. My internet is 1,500 megabytes per second. And it's a gag because everybody else around me has Xfinity, and could be because I've had them for so long that they're like, girl, 1,500 megabytes? Girl, the most I could get, they told me was only 500. No, I'm getting 1,500. Oh no, somebody said 900. Yeah, somebody's like 900. I'm like, no, I get 1,500, honey. I signed into my account. I showed them. I get 1,500 megabytes per second. So should be fucking up. I've been thinking that ancestor spirits don't really fancy humans too much at this point. They do. They do. Now, this is what I will always say. When the student is ready, the teacher appears, right? This is what they say. This is a very old saying, and I believe the saying to be true. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Your ancestors are there to help you heal. If you are choosing not to heal, they're not going to be there for you. Same thing with like people who have passed on. I always thought that there was a turn off point for this, but I didn't know when this turn off point was. Not turn off, but stop point, where the ancestors won't really connect with you or whatever, or your deceased loved ones. And it's really where you're not utilizing their support. When you have the access to them, you have the ability to connect with them, and you're just like, fuck it. My sister's passed on. I know she can help heal my trauma, but I don't need her for that. I want to just call out to her when I need her. Then they'll start drifting away and they'll just stop connecting with you. Same thing with ancestors. People are like, damn, I used to feel my grandmother, but I don't feel her no more. Well, you felt her and you stopped talking to her. And that's, I think, even going to like Silver Brown and stuff back then when they would like say, is my sister around me? Because I used to feel them and I don't feel them. And I'm like, yeah, they always sing you signs, blah, blah, blah. I think that's how many people start asking those questions, and these psychics started telling them, yeah, just reach out to them, leave them a snack, say something to them, they'll be there. Because it's like, that's what we forget. They're here to assist us. So it's like, why not utilize that? Use it or you lose it. Ancestor veneration, same thing. People out here work with their ancestors, but they're still traumatized about white people. They still don't like white people. They still don't like this. They don't like that. They have trauma with their baby daddy, baby father. They think about their baby daddy. Fuck that low life motherfucker. So why are you connected to your ancestors if you're not using them for help? If you're not helping to heal your lineage, why are you connected to your ancestors? Because you can't be working with your ancestors just to have spiritual protection, because that sounds dumb. That sounds dumb that you work with your ancestors just to say, my ancestors are protecting me. From what, though? Because they need to protect you from yourself. And I've been listening to what I've been seeing people say, my ancestors be protect me. And I always tell people, you can't be fucking with me. But then these be the ones going around trolling people. Your ancestor, any other spirit is not going to come in and protect you from the bullshit that you're doing humanely or that you're doing humanly. They can't do that. They're not going to do that. You're out here poking at me, your ancestors ain't going to step in and protect you from the wrath that's going to fucking hit your ass because you're fucking with me. You're poking at me, and that's not what they do. They cannot do that. Everything is a contractual spiritual agreement. You're here to live your own life, and nobody could fuck up that contract but you. Just like with a twin sister, twin brother. You come in here with a twin, people are like, damn, that means that no, your twin, even your twin cannot fuck up your spiritual contract. Everybody has their own spiritual purpose, and you're here to fulfill that purpose. You can have the contract revised, but like I say, your ancestors not going to be here to protect you from other people until you work with them to heal yourself. That's how that's going to work. You have to heal you first, and then, oh, my ancestors are protecting me because I was minding my business and I was attacked. Yeah. Also going into karma too. No ancestors, no spirits can protect you from karma either. By the way, honey. So yeah, our ancestral spirits do fancy us to a degree. I mean, I kind of see what you're saying. Like, they don't fancy us because of the behavior that we do. But they're very patient. Now, when we're not utilizing them, though, they will start to drift off. You're like, damn, I used to notice Big Mama, but yeah, you will notice that there'll be a drift off there for sure. Maybe Oat soon, the indigenous spirit of strawberries. The hell? Is that true? Is that true, Jay? Oat soon? Come on there, TC. Oh my God. Yo, white guys nowadays are looking real cool, groom, and stylish. Right. Right. Well, see, I've always something about, I don't know. I've always found everyone attractive, right? I've always find everyone attractive. Like everybody has their unattractive people, and everybody have their attractive people. Like I said, like black people have some attractive people, black people have some unattractive people, white people have some attractive people, then they have some unattractive white people. And I don't know, something about, I don't know. I like differentness, if that makes sense. So I'm like, there's not a type of white guy I like, or a type of black guy I like, or a type of Asian guy I like. It's just something, I just like differentness. I like cultural but differentness, if that makes sense. I don't like followers. If the trend for Asian guys is to dress like BTS, I'm not into you. I'm not into that. If the trend for white guys is to dress like Robin Thicke, I'm not into you. If the trend as black people is to dress like Two Chains, or that, I'm not into that, babe. I like things that are different. I also look at skin, hair, and nails, because the Bible says you would know a tree by the fruit that it bears. So you're not gonna have fucked up as skin, fucked up as health, and you're like, I'm so positive, I'm so uplifting, okay, or I'm spiritual. Well, why isn't your spirit showing you how to get rid of that eczema then, or that psoriasis? And of course, we're talking to the enlightened ones here. Some people are like, "Oh, damn, she cutting on me because I have that." No, I'm talking about a man or a woman who's coming to be so spiritually enlightened. I'm getting spiritual downloads, but spirit is not telling how to heal your fibroids. That's not how that works. Someone I know, yeah, I'm getting all these spiritual downloads, and spirits be telling me how to connect with this and that. But yet, you have high blood pressure, you have leukemia, you have some other type of health issues there. So the spirit does not give you downloads on how to heal your body. That's interesting. Very interesting, honey. Come on in here. Yes, honey. We should ask our ancestors to do. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Oh, wait, wait. Oh, I can't see it. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Okay. We should. What should we be asking our ancestors to do for us? Everything. Everything. Let me tell you something, TC. Like, we have trauma within us, right? That does not come from us. And what I mean by that is, like, generational curses, right? The Bible talks about this. Whatever energy and element is within, let me say this. So if, let's say, for a good example, your great great grandfather had a lot of health issues, right? And his health issues was diabetes, high blood pressure, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? You have something called cellular memory. And they actually just came out with this recently. They said studies have shown that your brain is not the only thing that houses memory, your cells do too. Your cells actually come from your great, 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 great grandmother. I think you actually still have cells within you from the very first human that ever lived on this planet as well. So there are cells within you that has memories from thousands of years ago. Okay, people say, okay, we want to be here for 6,000 years. Okay, 6,000 years ago. There's cells within your body that has memories from 6,000 years ago. You yourself have only been here for 40 something years, but your cells have memories from thousands of years ago, right? And that's so amazing when you think about that. So the same thing with this. Your grandfather was sick with something, and these cells are dormant within you. I don't know if you know this or not. You inherit these genes or these cells, and whether or not you have it, they are dormanted within you. And certain things can unlock these cells. Is that trauma can also unlock these cells. You have trauma induced sicknesses, you have trauma induced elements, you have trauma induced addictions, you have trauma induced schizophrenia, you have trauma induced a lot of stuff. A lot of things are trauma based, right? So you yourself didn't have this, but something within you unlocked these dormanted cells or genes. And so the crazy thing about it is, if you don't know what caused this stuff, who are you going to ask? Your ancestors. Maybe you don't know who they are. Because a lot of people say, well, you don't want to connect with your ancestors because some ancestors are bad ancestors and they're going to be fucking you up. That doesn't sound right to me, right? I've never understood that. In my mind, I'm like, I feel like this is humans putting restrictions on what you can and what you cannot do. You are in full control of your life. You are in full control over what and who you let in. So you have an ancestor who don't like you, who can fuck your life up. I doubt they're waiting to come through if you are also operating on a higher vibrational frequency, especially if you're saying, well, the ancestors who are here to help me in my healing journey step forward, because they all are not meant to help you. To my ancestors who's here to help me with my low blood pressure, well, my ancestors who are here to brought in, whoever brought in the diabetes, come in here and allow me to heal this. Going into trauma, there's things that happened to you as a kid, TC, that you don't remember that happened to you, good or bad. But your mind has blocked that off to protect you for whatever reason. So you asking the ancestors to come in to help heal that, you'll be so amazed where it's stored at. When you start to release that and heal that, now you start to notice that your legs start to hurt more. Or you notice that now you're getting migraines. Or you start to realize that now you have more back pains. You're like, they don't know what this is. I'm starting to have back pains now. You're working with releasing trauma, and the trauma is showing up in your body. And so that's what you ask your ancestors to help you with. Whatever you need help with. I ask my ancestors for a lot of stuff, honey. I have, sometimes I go through stuff and I, I'm in my energy, I'm in my element, and I feel like, oh my God, I feel so thrown off. Oh my God, what am I going to do? And then my ancestors give me clarity. Let me tell you something that also happened too, right? 2 weeks ago, I had my keys. Oh, girl, come on in here. Mm-mm-mm. Girl. Come on, ATC, because we're going to talk about the ancestors. And we can also call with a witness, because I was on the phone while this was going on. Can we talk about it? And so I had a nice day, and I was out running errands a little late. And I decided to come home, and I couldn't find my keys. And of course, I instantly go into panic mode because I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get in my fucking house? Oh my God, I'm going to have to call a fucking Knoxville. Oh my God, I can't. Like, I'm going crazy. I was like, can I find my keys? I'm tearing up my car. Bella's with me. She's going crazy because she's ready to go in the house. So I was like 44 degrees. And in California, girl, that's cold. And so, y'all, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to get in this house. So I'm sitting there thinking of where this key could be. I found a key that looked like my key. So I go to try to open the door and I couldn't do it. And so I'm on the phone, y'all, and I'm calling all these locksmiths and nobody's answering. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have to. And thank God it was on a Sunday. So I'm like, oh God, okay, I'm going to have to just sleep in my car. Wait until the office opens up in the morning. At this point, it was like 11 o'clock, y'all, like 11 p.m., 11:05. And one of these grocery stores closed at 12 a.m. So, and I'm kind of jumping. So I'm literally like, oh my God, how am I getting in this house? I'm like, ancestors, oh my God, I really don't want to sleep in this damn car. Oh my God, oh God. I'm going through it. And I'm like, oh my God. But if I have to, I will, but I really don't want to sleep in this car. Work this out, ancestors. So like I said, no locksmith called me. I called one of the locksmiths and they were like, yes, somebody will get back to you within hours. So I'm like, oh my God, ancestors, you answered the prayers, right? This was to me, this was the greatest news that I got. Now, this is what y'all gonna say right now, y'all, because this was nothing but the motherfucking ancestors. Oh my God. And so I'm like, okay, the locksmith is coming. That's so basic, y'all. Even though it was so needed because I need to get in my house. I knew this was in here. He had no food. He had no water when I came in here. So I was like, damn, girl, I cannot imagine leaving him in here the whole night without that. Right? So no locksmith called me, y'all. And my sister was like, girl, you need to trace the steps that you went to. And I'm like, well, I went to 3 places today. And I really don't want to go through all 3 fucking places. So she's like, well, go to them. I'm like, no, I don't want to. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to do that. I'm like, no, fuck that shit. I don't have no time. I'd rather sleep my fucking car, bitch, in this cold ass weather than to do all this. Y'all, while I'm sitting here in my car looking forward, I see the name of this fucking store. And I know this was ancestors. right? And I see the name of this store like flash in front of me. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to go to this store. So I did because the other stores were closed either way. The other two stores. I wasn't even thinking about that guy. I was just letting Spirit guide me. So I'm in my car driving out. At this point, it's 11:55 a.m. I walk inside the store and I say, hi, I'm curious to know, did anybody turn in a key? And first she was like, no, they didn't. Something was like, no. Ask her more clearer or clearly. And I'm like, did someone leave a key? The girl was the same way, but bitch, it just sounded different. Did someone leave a key? And she's like, I don't think so, but let me check. So she opens up this drawer, y'all, and she passes me this key. And I'm like, well, I don't know, because this looked like my key, but a lot of keys look like my key because it's a popular lock. I have a smart lock on my door. So I'm like, a lot of keys. So then I'm like, this better be the key. So y'all, I get in my car and I'm driving, and my sister's like, no, that has to be the key. That has to be the key. And I'm like, girl, it better be, because girl, y'all, I pull up, I leave my car running. I walk up to my door. As I'm walking up to my door, y'all, I'm hearing hallelujah. I stick my key in that door and I turn it. And y'all, I fell to the ground. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I just can't say that over and over, y'all. I was so relieved, y'all. And as I'm walking back to my car to get Bella and to get my purse stuff out of the car, I was like, motherfucking ancestors. Motherfucking ancestors. And so, when I came in here, I gave Anubis his food because that's when I seen his food and water. And of course, I was happy to see him. He was happy to see us. And I gave him his food and his water. And of course, I took him for a walk. But I was like, I'm giving my ancestors something. And I did. And y'all, I was just so blown away by that experience. And like I said, Lachey can come on here and she can also talk about this too. Because I was on the phone with her the whole fucking time, y'all. And Lachey was tired as fuck. She was like, girl, I'm tired. But she wants to stay on the phone to make sure everything was okay. But girl, I was just like, our ancestors show up and they show out, bitch, when you're really fucking connected to your motherfucking ancestors, bitch. You're not gonna be out here getting no motherfucking PPP loans. Yeah, bitch, I gotta go back into that. You ain't gonna be out here getting no motherfucking PPP loan because your ancestors are gonna come through and save your motherfucking ass. Get a motherfucking job, nigga, if you need fucking money. Get a motherfucking another source of income, nigga, if you need a money. Bitch, what? That's not what your ancestors gonna be saying, because that's how they talk to you. That's how they talk to you. Like I said, Lachey said, go and trace yourself. And I said, bitch, fuck that. I ain't doing that shit. And the ancestors like, bitch, fuck that. Get in your motherfucking car. Go to that motherfucking store, bitch. Stop being a lazy ass bitch. Go to that fucking store. You're gonna ask that lady for that fucking key. And I did, y'all. It was cold as fuck, y'all. And they had another lockdown one of the doors. So I was like, ooh, the devil's mad right now. This devil mad because I'm storming in this motherfucking store. And bitch, right when I got my other phone had died because I had a flashlight on it and died. And man said, I think your phone died, bitch, bad. And then I'm sitting there saying, she over here shaking her head no, like, before I even got the question out. And then I heard it very clear, y'all. Very clear. Ask her for the keys clearer. And I'm thinking, bitch, did someone leave a key? Leave a fucking key. Bitch, I just asked that question. And she's talking about, no, they didn't. But then she's like, well, I think they did. It's like something with me asking that way unlocked this lady to go in. It was right there too, y'all. And I'm like, oh my God, that was one key, y'all. I don't have this key on a keychain. It's a loose key. And I was like, the idea that first time I left it in the store, I didn't leave it at the counter. I probably dropped it in the store. That somebody actually turned the key, and I was also already spirit. But see, that was the ancestors protecting me because I didn't know I needed protection. But I stay on top of my protection. I say, protect me, guide me, mold me, and to be the best I possibly can be. Keep me safe. Keep me on the right path. Keep me looking forward. Keep my eye on the motherfucking prize. Don't let no one or nothing distract my motherfucking ass in any way or shape, motherfucking form. And my ancestors came through and said, stand still, know that I'm here for you. When you think you're talking to yourself, you're not talking to yourself. Hello. The Bible, the song by Mary says, I am God. People say, well, the ancestors ain't real because God don't talk about ancestor veneration because you put your ancestors for God. No, that's not true. God allowed the ancestors because that is a kindred spirit. We don't know God like that. Can we talk about it? We don't know God like that. That is the creator. We don't know that energy like that. I know Big Mama. I know Auntie Iona. I know Aunt Lucy. I know that. I know that energy. And whether I knew them before I came into his life, but they are a part of me. They are my lineage, not spiritual lineage, but we're talking about bloodline. I share the same blood as them. So I know them. I know that energy. That energy feels very kindred to me. So who would better come through and assist me greater than my motherfucking ancestors? Can we talk about it? So there you go. That answers your question right there, TC. That's what we ask our ancestors for, to help us, guide us, protect us. And there's a proper way to do it too. We actually have a class on ancestor veneration, by the way. There's a proper way to do it. Because sometimes you think you're working with ancestors and the demons are there playing with you. Hello! Sometimes you think you're worshiping Oshun and the demons that they're playing with you. Because clearly that's what happened with the bad witches, the badass witches, girl, and the high pieces of shits and the high piglets and shit. Apparently, they weren't worshiping Oshun. I mean, I'm sorry to say that. Sorry, not sorry. Clearly, they weren't worshiping Oshun because Oshun ain't telling them to get no PPP loans. This was not a multi-million-dollar company. This wasn't a company that hired people to work for them, and they were not getting in-person clients because even then, you're dealing with the spirit. The PPP loans were for the mundane people, sis, who didn't have the ability to do money rituals. You're here doing money rituals, and you said Oshun bless you with a PPP loan? Make it make sense to me. I see that's type of shit I don't be understanding with people. Oshun will bless you with a PPP loan, but not a donator or someone to donate money to you. Because that's what Oshun has done for me. Can we talk about it? That's what Oshun has done for me. Oshun has showed up many, many times and used other people to endow me. Can we talk about it? Bitch, no PPP loans, no credit card loans, no bank loans, no payday loans. Bitch, sometimes, bitch, why they have shit to motherfucking eat? They have a pot to piss in and wouldn't throw that. Well, I would say that. But, well, as an adult. But you know what I mean? There's time I'm like, bitch, what the fuck am I gonna eat? Can I afford it? Because I gotta pay this rent. This rent gonna be $2,500. And spirit showed the fuck up and showed the fuck out. Y'all better get back. Y'all better start asking about spirit, girl. Y'all better start, bitch, fuck the dumb shit. Y'all better start getting here and connect with your spirits, girl. Fuck the dumb shit. Fuck these people out here talking about, I got the answer for you. I'm going to read you, girl. One of the girls back in the day, shout out to my sister that did Tangalanga. Hey, Tangalang. I'm not throwing her the bus right now. Tangalang, I hope you're doing well, Tangalang. Hey, Tangalang, sister Tangalang. I remember one day, years ago, girl, I saw the spiritualist online, and she would be always yelling at this kid in the background, sit your ass down, nigga. And I'm just like, this doesn't give me spiritual enlightened one. And she's like, yeah, people took classes with me. And I taught a lot of your well-known spiritual people. They're not going to say it. And I'm just like, sis, you sitting over in that lonely ass house with that boy. You driving him nuts. He driving you nuts. He tired of seeing your ass. You tired of seeing his ass. You going to try to convince me, sister, that you over here manifesting with goddess energy? I don't believe that. I don't. And so I'm sitting here, like, I'm going to comment and let her know, like, sister, if you want to know some real shit. And Sister Tangalang was like, girl, don't you do that. Sister Tangalang was like, girl, don't you do that, girl. You don't know what type of energies and shit she work with. I'm like, girl, first of all, I know she ain't work with no real ones. Because the idea of, girl, send me a cash app, and we have cash app stuff that we would put on here, but I never begged y'all for a cash app. I never said, y'all, please send me a cash app. Y'all, I can use a cash app. Y'all, I need a cash app. Y'all, I'm not here for free. Girl, you don't got a cash app. I gotta go. I never did that because I know how to use what I have to get what I need. I'm a very articulate person. I'm educated. Bitch, if I need money that bad, I'm gonna go get a fucking job. Let's talk about it. If I need money that bad, I'm going to make it happen. Bitch, I'm not going to be a struggly, dusty, wuggly, musty ass bitch. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to ever give nobody the benefit of the doubt neither, as well as give people the energy to spit on me or to step on me and say, I thought this bitch was a witch and she had her begging for money. Exactly, because I say the same thing. I thought they were a witch. So it's very confusing to me when I know the energy of Oshun. I know the energy of Yemaya. I know the energy of Ganesha. I know the energy of Santa Muerte. I know the energy of these spirits that give energy, good or bad. And you have people out there saying, I'm connected to that energy. And I'm like, this is. But it's like somebody telling you that they're vegan, you're vegan, and you're like, girl, how the fuck you vegan? And you're not giving me the characteristics of that. Teeth falling out, skin looking fucked up, hair thinning. Like, wait, what? Like, that's what that be giving. So I just be like, girl, ain't no way that y'all connect to this energy, because this is the hustle for you. This is the hustle. This is not a way of life. This is a hustle. For me, this is a way of life for me. 5 years, I got out of this stuff. I didn't want to be a part of the spiritual stuff. I said, fuck spirit. I don't want to do the shit. Don't do no fucking spirit readings. Please don't come to me, spirit. I don't want a reading from you. Don't do it. Stay away from me. I would have dreams. I would wake up to end the dream because, girl, I don't want no spirits to connect with me. Fuck that damn shit. Girl, then I moved into a place. It was haunted. You had fucking ghosts and shit writing on shit. People coming through. There's a little girl here. And I'm like, fuck, leave me alone. Like, girl, I was going crazy that year. Girl, this is like 2008, 2009. I was going crazy, y'all. I was going fucking crazy. I was like, oh my God, leave me the fuck alone. Like, girl, does ghosts have to go everywhere I go? Just so happened I moved into a haunted place. Like, did I move in here haunted, or the spirits find me? Like, what the fuck is going on here? And then I had to go in because, girl, we had these people from Oklahoma, these two little lesbians, girl. Shout out to the lesbians out there in Oklahoma. Hey, girl, the Okie lesbians. How y'all doing? Okie lesbians. But girl, they were trying to fuck me up. I'm gonna get my cousin out here to fuck you up. And bitch, you better don't you come down those stairs. And I was like, ooh, I was really scared. I was like, girl, I need Callie Ma to come through and protect me, because this is the only way I'm gonna get up out of here. Because, girl, I'm transgender. These are lesbians. They live in a house with a crackheads. They got drug dealers in this house, in and out this house. They're not from here. They commit the crime, go back to Oklahoma. Could you imagine that? So I was like, I need your help. And right there, girl, I start opening the way. I start opening her out. Girl, I went over there to Dollar Tree, got me a little blue taper light candle, put that bitch in that thing, girl. I started getting into my tea. Girl, shit. Girl, and it's crazy thing about it, y'all, while I'm doing this work, y'all, I'll never forget that. While I'm doing this working, I hear the bitch in the background. Oh, what you over there doing, motherfucker? Like, she's going crazy in the background. When I start getting into my Callie Ma chants, and I felt that energy come through because my eyes were closed and I'm seeing lights flashing, the bitch shut up. It got very silent. It got very silent, girl. And after that, things started shifting very quickly. Old friends started falling out. Lessons were being learned, and I learned them. And I was so amazed. And I was like, oh, this is the energies come through. So either way, like I said, I know what it's like to be with these energies. I know what it's like not to be with these energies. And my life was fucked up without them. And my life got better with them. So at the end of the day, it's very shocking, very disturbing when I see people saying, I'm connected. I'm this. I got scratched. Well, bitch, go get your money back. Whatever Mambo, whatever Hogan, whatever D Lagoon, whatever leader, padrino, madrina, whatever leader got you together and scratched you, bitch, you need to go get your money back from them. You need to go get your money back. And hopefully there wasn't like these scammers that say, no, I need that in cash and blah, blah, blah. I hope they weren't that way, because then you need to collect it in a spirit. Because, baby, they lied to you. Oshun is not with you. They lied to you. They gifted you the Orishas, and the Orisha wasn't theirs to gift. And that's like me telling people, girl, fuck what y'all believe and what y'all were taught. Bitch, I go to the source. I have a lot of Nigerian friends. I got a lot of Nigerian supporters, bitch, who are from the region of motherfucking Oshun. And what they say, motherfucking go. I don't need no motherfucking Caribbean. Shout out to my Caribbean people out there, honey. Hello. But I don't need no Caribbean scammer. I don't need no motherfucking American scam, because you know you really scamming in America, girls. You never even touch base over there fucking Africa. Telling me who the fuck I'm connected. Oh, there's no way you're trans and you're connected to that, because this religion don't deal with that. You said it right. The religion don't deal with trans and gay people, but the Orishas do. The religion don't, but the Orishas do. Just like they say God don't like gays. No, the religion don't like gays, because the religion have to take away the real spirit to have control over you. God do, because God is in everything. God is in that man that likes man, the woman that likes woman, but you don't understand that because that's not your story. That's not your experience. That's not your vision. That's not your perception. And that's why your life is so fucked up now. You want about Tom, Dick, and Harry. That's why you can't get a man to keep or to fucking help you raise your fucking kids, because you're worried about what the next bitch is doing. Worry about you and your home. Worry about you and your body. Worry about you and your glass house. And that's how that works out. So spirit always shows up when it needs it. So like I said, I'm in a dying need, a process of money, healing, and the spirit ain't gonna show up. Bitch, the spirit ain't with me. At that point, I'm denouncing, I'm throwing the shit away. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? I need money so bad. And Oshun bestows gifts and monies and gifts and riches and all this stuff to me. And that's how you know bitches paid for their followers too, by the way. Just so you know, that's how you know bitches pay for their following. Because your followers couldn't help you. Everybody could have sent you, everybody was in the comment section. Yes, queen. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. And they couldn't send you $2. Because that's how much the girl, one of the girls got $2,600 for her people. The other one, girl, she got the $2,600 some dollars from one place. Then she got $20,000 from another place. Then she got $10,000 from another place. So the bitch got some money. But your followers can get that to you? Because I think I made that in like 3 months. All that combined. 20 plus 10 plus that. Yeah, girl, I think that's, like, girl, let's talk about it. I think even during that time, I made that a little suck in 3 months. So it's like, you couldn't get the help from your supporters because you're not really connected to Oshun. And that shit really infuriates me. It really pisses me off. Because they have everybody thinking that they're connected when they're not connected. And then people, well, no, the bitch ain't connected. Bitch, we can go bundle for bundle. We can go life story from life story. We can call witnesses in because everybody got these stories, but nobody can call a witness. I can call my, because like I said, I keep receipts. I'm known as the receipt queen. Bitch, when I'm talking about something, it's because I have something to back it up. Somebody check me on something, bitch, checkmate me. That's what I like. I like to be checked on and checked right. Okay? So, bitch, you're talking about I'm connected with spirit. Well, show me. Show me that you, show me. Show me, girl, because Oshun is not a scammer. Oshun is not scamming money, babe. Oshun is not fraudulent money. Maybe Mama Wenge, Wingo, I think that's her name, Mama Wenge, she might be a scamming money. But Oshun is not scamming money. Yemaya's not scamming money. Yemaya is hardworking money. Oshun is hardworking money. Hello, sweet water, salty water, challenges and things coming lightly, politely, and very widely. Oshun ain't here to fucking scam. Girl, the what? When she has the body and the energy to get what she needs, that'll be another thing too, girl. Everybody be too proud to brag. Listen, girl, when I needed it, the adult shit helped me out. See, the adult shit stopped me from fucking doing what these hoes did. Doing bank fraud and tax fraud and switching out license plates. The sex working shit saved me from that. Because I used what I had to get what I motherfucking wanted. And when I say sex working shit, I mean like coming in person. People wanted to see a trend. Oh, I never did, but let's do it. I'm talking about getting on cam, people not having this type of experience because there's a million of them out there, but there's only one of me. I came out, I did, and like I said, that stopped me from getting ahead. I used that and I invested in it and I leveled up. So it's like, that's what it comes down to. But these other people, they're always using excuses. But like I said, they're better than me. No, you're not. You're struggly, dougly, musty, and dirty. As we said, raggly ends. That's what y'all are. And that's okay. And no motherfucker ain't talking about my ancestors. Listen, girl, you talk about your ancestors because you ain't doing shit for yourself. You talk about your ancestors, bitch. You dragged them into this. We could have just kept the queue. You not on this side of the road. You should have stayed on your side of the road, ma'am. Kept it moving. Going down Highway 88. You just keep going. Girl, Highway I-626, Interstate 10. Girl, you just kept going and let me go. But you had to do a pit stop because you saw rainbow trout. You saw wigs, lace front, nails, glitter. You saw tents and shit. You saw the parade. You saw people coming up, getting slicey and dicey. You tapping in. What's going on over here? We need to get some of this. And that's what you did. And then you took the peasants with you. You took the basic ass wannabe people with you. They all went down. They probably all got people loans. They probably all are dealing with some type of heavy ass energy, fucked up shit going on there. They probably gonna really get it when fucking Trump get in office. And that's what we need, girl, because Kamala was gonna save y'all, girl. Kamala wasn't gonna stop y'all from doing a fuck ass thing. Kamala was gonna keep enabling y'all for doing these damn scams. Girl, Trump gonna lock all y'all motherfucking asses up, girl. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, girl. He just said, what type of business people had, girl? We trillions of dollars in debt. What type of business these people had? Listen, I'm the 1, the 2, and the 3, and the 4. I'm the daughter of Oshun and more. I'm the one. Maybe I need to start getting on with yellow and blue, girl, and wear my little crowns and stuff. Maybe that's what I need to start doing, girl. Oh, girl, listen. Y'all, listen, y'all. I'm gonna come back, girl. Listen, I'm gonna get up on here, girl. Listen, girl, we gonna be that, girl. We gonna get our scepter and everything, girl. We gonna get a sash. Hey y'all. We're gonna be very flamboyant. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Yes, girl. How y'all doing? Oshun here, Oshun era. Yes, girl. Hello, how y'all doing, girls? Yes, girl. Hello. Yes, huh? Oshun Marie. Let's talk about it, girl. How you doing, girl? Yeah, we're gonna be here. We'll have all my yellow on, girl. I'm gonna blind y'all with the glitter and gold, the pinks, the coals, and all that, girl. Let's talk about it. Can we talk about it? That's what we're gonna do, girl. Coming through, coming back. We're going to be that 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4, girl. We're going to show you what it's really like to be the child of Oshun. We're going to show you what it's really like to be the child of Oshun. We're going to show you what Oshun really smells like, feels like, what she does, how she do it. Ow, ow, ow. That's what we're going to do. Because you got to put your magic where your mouth is. You got to show people instead of talking. See, people don't, they hear in their sleep, they don't really see. So you need to really show them what it is and what it ain't. And I want to also give a shout out to my people out there that I've not talked to in a long time. What is it? My Adrian River, River Wolf. What is the other one? Damn. What is his Little Mer? I know his actual name, but Little Mer. Shout out to Little Mer. It's been some time since I talked to Little Mer, Adrian Riverwolf. Who was that? There was another one, honey. Shout out to all my gay brothers out there, honey, who was always there for me, having my back, honey. You know, the truth always prevails. Things always come to the light. And when a bitch is real, she's always there. Hello. Anyway, y'all, let me go. Let me see before I go, honey. And Dowry, yes, honey. When old friends off out, I think that's spiritual. It is. I say, girl, bye. Ain't no spirits out here truly scratch it. Right. It's demonic. It's demonic. It's satanic, and it's not of the light. It's not of the light. Okay. Every energy has an avatar. Every energy has a split side. If you choose to worship the darker side of the Orishas, that's your business. I don't choose that path. Every path has a right-hand path, a left-hand path, and a crooked path, right? The crooked path is usually the hidden secret that nobody really talks about. The left-hand path is a little more darker, heavier, demonic. I need the lower vibrational. I need the primal energy. And the right hand is a little more lighter, politer, and all the good stuff. And every religious have that. Every religious aspect, every deity has a lighter side and darker side, just like you do. So I choose the lighter side. I choose to connect from the love, the healing aspect, not the I'm going to have to sacrifice an animal for you and give it to you. You know, that kind of reminds me of Yahweh in the Bible, where he wanted, you know, he killed his own son, first of all. And then second of all, he also wanted people to also kill their children to prove their love. That's demonic. That is not godly. That is very demonic. That is very satanic. Okay? To prove your love is by showing me. And if you are a part of me, you're going to embody me. So the true offering to these Orishas would be living in a loving energy. If you are Oshun, live in that energy. If you are just like Christian, if you're a Christian, live in that energy. If you're claiming to be a Christian, you don't act Christ-like at all, but you're not a Christian. You're a wannabe. If you're Oshun, walk in that body, be in that energy. What was Oshun? What did she do? How did she do? And she was a very sexual being, by the way. Very sexual. She was okay with showing off her titties, showing off her ass, walking in a room and letting people look at her and waving hi, but also she didn't give it up. Now, Yemaya, on the other hand, gave it up. Yemaya was the same energy. Hi. You look good. Ooh, come on in here. Let's get it, baby. Or, listen, in order to get from this man, I have to let him fuck me. That's that Yemaya energy. Oshun was like, baby, listen, I'm going to have him thinking that he going to get some. I'm going to milk it all the way through. When the time comes, baby, listen, I can't do it. It was all a front. I was just being flirtatious with you. That's what it was. It wasn't real. I really didn't want you like that. Sorry. And so anyway, that's how it is. Okay. Oshun don't fall easily. Yemaya does. Okay. Yemaya's a little more naive. She's a little more gullible. Oshun's a little more stand back. And she's like, well, especially she knows what game you're pulling. She already know what game you're playing before you play the game. So she's like, I'm playing the game the way that he played the game, or the way that she played the game. They want to play the game, so let's play the game. Yemaya, on the other hand, they're like, well, maybe they're not playing a game. Yeah, maybe they are, but maybe they're not. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt they're not playing a game. No, they are, babe. They're playing you. Okay, they're playing you like a fiddle. Okay. Girl, they got on websites that have fake ass certificates mailed to them with their name on it. Who, Michael? Are you talking about like the monastery where you could pay for your fake ass priestess app and shit? That's what I'm saying too. If you're a real priestess or um you're a real marriage, somebody who can marry somebody, you know, like all this stuff is public record, right? If you're really certified and licensed to legally bind people, this is public record. So you could see on government sites these people. That's how I'm like, girl, that's how me and that other piggly wiggly looking bitch, you know, the one that girl, they told her she had all the sickness. The girl, mama would have narcolepsy. Mama would sit there. Hey, y'all, what you want to do? Hey, the spirit said that it was coming in and tell you. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's how we got in. She was like, I'm real, and you said I'm fake. Girl, university, universal, what is it? Something monastery, girl. Get up on there, you pay them $10.95, girl, they send your certificate. Girl, they've got a certificate for you to be a Jedi. You could be a Jedi you could be a Jedi girl from Star Wars. They're not giving no fucking Jedi training, girl. Are you kidding me? A certified Jedi girl? You lost your fucking mind, girl. Talk about, no, I really am a pastor. No, you're not, girl. What church have you led? What church have you led? What teacher gave you your credentials? Maybe we need to reach out to them so they can slap some sense to you. Maybe they can pray the spirit of God over you so you can get some fucking sense. I don't know. Right, they're sleepwalking. Right. True story where they sacrificed their first son. I never thought about it, but it actually very demonic. Yes, it's very draconian. Very draconian, very demonic, very heavy, not godly. So I was trying to say, you know, chickens are disgusting, blah, 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 blah. They're sacrificed because, right? But I'm like, well, the story was the pigs are actually the sacrifice, right? The pigs are actually where the demons went into and they drowned themselves, right? Do you remember that story? So I'm like, well, that's why I would never eat pork. But going into one of the reasons why I wouldn't eat pork. But another thing, going into the chicken thing, I'm like, you don't need the blood. First off, you are a spiritual deity, you're a spiritual energy. You don't need me to sacrifice, right? That's called blood magic. There's a whole different type of, like, girl, there's so many ways of going about this, right? Right? Like the pulp of the fruit is called the meat of the fruit. The juice of the fruit is called the blood of the fruit. Can we talk about it for a minute? And we know that also that liquids in fruits is like 90% water. The blood in our body is 90% water, right? Don't quote me. I'm just saying, just compare and contrast, do your research, right? And so the idea that I have to go buy chickens in 2024 to slaughter, and let's say I don't eat chicken. So I have to slaughter this chicken, have this dead blood, girl, come on now. For the sake of a God that's higher up, a God that's loving, a God that's going to give me protection, and you're telling me it's not demonic? You're telling me it's not demonic to give this God blood from an animal, a goat, a lamb? Girl, the devil wants blood. When you're doing sacrifice for the devil, he asks for a pig, he asks for a lamb, he asks for a fucking goat. And sometimes he'll say 7 goats, 11 lambs, and you have to slaughter. Girl, ain't no high up deity asking for no motherfucking blood of a motherfucking animal. Let's talk about it. You have blood on your hands now. So now you've created some type of contract, right? It's a contract that you're creating with the blood. They call it a blood sacrifice. Now you're saying, I denounce my connection to the light energy, and now I wanted to work with heavy energy. That's why they request the blood sacrifice, because now you have blood on your hands, and now you committed murder. Fuck the dumb shit. I go eat chicken, I go eat pork, I go eat whatever that came from a butcher. I've suffered some type of sin, but I didn't kill this chicken. I didn't kill this horse. I didn't kill this whatever. Okay, this lamb, right? And sometimes going into that's a ritual. You're killing lamb for the purpose of consuming, as if for killing lamb for the purpose of, I offer this blood to you, Lucifer, and you cut the damn goat. Girl, that is a sacrifice. That is a contract. That is a contract of you denouncing your right to the light. And that's what that is. So a lot of people do shit because they're told that's what they should do, and it's demonic. And I'm not taking that back. I keep saying that. It's a fucking demonic thing. There's nothing good or light about that. Because if you would kill a chicken or a goat for the sake of a spirit of an energy, then you'll also kill your own baby. And a lot of people have done that too, by the way. You would do that too. So blood is on your hands, and bitch, that's your tea, not mine. I don't want anybody that got blood on their hands for the sake of enlightenment, for the sake of truth, for the sake of righteousness. No, girl, get your sick body together. The body is the temple. The body is the abode for the spirit that reigns superior and supreme to you, to your own being. Get the body together. Lose that weight, get the health together, get the blood down, get the sugar down. And that's where we're talking about the real fucking sacrifice. Oh, it's so easy for me to connect to Oshun because I can just go out here and kill a chicken and a lamb and all that. Wrong. You're not working with Oshun, babe. Wrong. And I'm willing to bet money on that. You're not working with Oshun if you're sacrificing chickens to work with her. You're not working with Oshun, babe. You're not working with her. We can have a one-on-one lesson. We could do a sit down. We could do 20 hours of talk, and I can educate you on blood sacrifice and blood magic. That type of magic, because you're not cutting yourself and giving your own blood up. You're doing other things that is not godly. The energy within is the energy that you're seeking. You don't have to do no physical shit to prove to this God outside of a demon God, because cardinal gods need you to do physical cardinal things. The physical gods need you to physically do things, and that's lower vibrational energy. Higher up gods don't need that. All they need is the mind, the body, and the spirit to be aligned. And that's how you manifest with them. So, bitch, like I said, bitch, fool the wrong bitch. You're not fooling me. Fool the wrong bitch. Don't play with me. Play with them, don't play with me. Because I know. I know what I know. Scientifically, biologically, spiritually, energetically, and infinitely. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You see here, sacrifice that, and I tell you, you look at all these souls, you see them. There's no light in them. I sacrificed 20 chickens. I could see it. You're light skinned, but you look dark skinned. How's that possible? How are you light skinned, dark skinned? That don't make sense. You look at them and you're like, ooh, this bitch's energy is fucked up. Like everything you touch turns sour and bitter. Was for the sake of spirit. No, it's not. Because that's not Oshun, girl. She's young. She's vivacious. She's vitality. She's the essence. She's knowledge. She's wisdom. She's courage. She's faith. Bitch, no, that's not her. You can see her coming. She's not lukewarm neither. She's hot or she's fucking cold. You don't be like, is this not? No, girl, that's not her. Miss me with that, babe. So like I said, they be playing with the right ones, girl. A lot of people fell for the shit, and now the truth is always going to come out. It took some time, but it's always going to come out. It always makes its way to the surface. Things that are kept within always comes out to the light. What they say, what's done in the dark come to the light. What doesn't come out in the wash comes out in the rinse. It's all coming out. Okay? Hello! Pigs are filthy. Yes, they are. They're very filthy. Yes, honey. Isn't that crazy? Just disgusting. Piggly Wiggly, girl, I can't say that, bitch. That's real tea. The marks gets put on, on you spiritually. Sure do. And see, they talk about the mark of the beast. So people don't understand the mark of the beast is not going to be a physical thing. The mark of the beast is a spiritual thing. Do you know that spirits see us based off of light spectrums? That's why they always talk about infrared, violet lighting, and all this other good shit. Do you know that spirits and energies see us off of the light, not the gender? Do you know that God, when God sees you, he doesn't see you as the penis or the vagina that you have, because you manifest that in this life to get through whatever purpose you need to get through in this life? Can we talk about it? But God does not see you as that. You are an energy. You are a spirit. You are a source of light. So spirits are attracted to heavy light or dimmed light because they see the light is already going out. So this is why people who are low vibrational, they have lower light. Their light is not as bright. Can we talk about it? And so when you're doing actions like that, these higher beings are like, yeah, well, lower, high ranking, lower vibrational. Well, we can't really get to you because your hands are too clean. You haven't sacrificed no animals for me. You haven't killed no babies for me. You haven't killed your own son for me. I don't want to do workings with you. So you want to connect with me? Yeah, the Bible, the story about God asking Abraham to kill his own son is Yahweh. That's also the stories of these Orishas that these people are trying to give out. These Orishas want you to sacrifice a chicken or goat or lamb. They want you to kill a monkey. Girl, bye. Girl, the fuck out of here. Why wouldn't they say if they really want to help you? Babe, we see that you're addicted to cheese. Cheese is clogging up your arteries, it's clogging up your gallbladder, it's fucking up your heart. We need your heart to function. We need your heart to flourish. We want you to, continuing on with your ministry, giving the word of us to other people. We want to use you. We need your vessel to be strong, healthy, and whole. Instead of you sacrificing a lamb, a goat, a chicken, sacrifice the cheese that you're eating. We need you to, lay off the fat. We need you to lay off the sugar. Like, I mean, don't that make sense? What is sacrificing a chicken gonna do for me physically? Because the physical body is housed, or the spiritual body is housed in the physical body. So what is the animal sacrifice gonna truly, really do for me physically? And then there's a being that's here to help me. And in order for me to help you, you got to cut the blood and show me that there's offering. No, why can't I poke my finger and stick it in the candle? Why can't I sacrifice not eating lamb or goat or chicken or beef or whatever for a couple of months to show you that I'm connected to you? Why have to actually kill them? Because murder is murder. Now, killing vermin or pests is different. Very different, because I have to ask Spirit about that. Killing spiders and roaches and ants and rats and mice and all that stuff, is that the same thing as, or a spider trying to get you, a venomous snake trying to get you? Is that the same as murder? No, it's not. No, it's not. But going into the whole chicken thing for the sake of, I need your protection. Oshun, I'm going to kill 3 chickens for you. That's not Oshun you're dealing with, babe. That's not Oshun that you're dealing with. That's not Oshun, babe. That spirit, that energy wanted you to cut that blood, wanted you to kill that animal, so that way they can get into your essence, because your light was too fucking bright. So they're like, you want to be a part? You got to get dirty like us. Wouldn't that be like being initiated in a gang? Where the gang is like, hold on, let me see something. My neighbor's up there being loud as hell. Oh, girl, it is windy as hell, y'all. Oh, wait. Oh, girl, it is windy, girl. Oh, my wig might blow off today. Girl, I'm gonna have to glue my wig down. Y'all, I'm hearing bags and shit blowing. Y'all heard Bella barking. Bitch, I just look right now, girl. This wind is blowing. Yes, come on, Oshun. We talking about Oshun today. So she coming in here. She coming in here today. See, y'all hear? Let's see. Do y'all hear that? Come on, Oshun. Woo! The spirits are speaking right now. Do y'all hear that? Let's get in the wind. They said the ancestor spirits be talking through the wind. Ancestors, are you here? Oshun, are you here? Are you here? Speak to us. Give us this download. Tell us what we need to know. Girl. I'll be damned. I'll be damned, y'all. I'll be damn. Kabang, kabang. Kazam, kazam. Anyway, girl. Let me see it. I'm going to go, girl. You speak facts. Thank you, Michael Jackson III. Thank you, honey. Give it a... Right. Girl, I got my windows open. Yes, honey, it's windy as hell. And I was like, what the hell is that? I'm wearing a floral muumuu. Come on, floral muumuu. I need to put a muumuu on. That'd be nice to wear today, huh? Yes, honey. No bar. Right, no bar. Listen, y'all. Let me go. I've been here too long. I got over here, 2 hours? Let me see. This phone's probably fully charged already. Yes, it is, girl. Let me get out here and do what I got to do, y'all. Listen, y'all. Love and light to spirit mystic. Oh, that phone is dead. Fuck. My other phone is dead. Motherfucker, I'm going to have to give it some time. Listen, that'll give me time to get dressed. Listen, y'all. Love and light to spiritmystic.blogspot.com. I had a great conversation with our girl talking about these Orishas, Oshuns, energies that people be claiming that they know that they really don't know. They don't know nothing about. They're not really connected to. Girl, like I said, we will be coming back. I do owe y'all a midnight met to know. We will be doing that midnight met know today or tomorrow. Yeah, I should play me a round of Fortnite. Yeah, I'm gonna play me a round of Fortnite. Can I play me a round of Fortnite? Uh-oh. If I can find my controller. Girls watching all the I was watching all those Christmas movies last night. Ooh, 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 girl. Where's it at? Okay, maybe I can't play a round of Fortnite. Whatever. Anyway, y'all, I'll be back later today or tomorrow. We can do a is it set right here? No. Anyway. Girl, we're gonna do a midnight matinee, y'all. Talk to y'all later, girl. Love you night. Bye for now, y'all. Okay. Good chat with you all. Seeing y'all, Larry, King of Sheba, Michael Jackson III, and TC. Bye for now, y'all. Ow!